I don't know.
Okay.
Well, hello!
Now we're live.
Oh,
Yay!
hello!
Us? We,
yes.
Oui, monsieur!
I was off camera. I was over there setting things up.
Don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain.
Which curtain?
Exactly.
That curtain? That curtain? That
Doesn't
curtain?
matter. It's like the Wizard of Oz.
and that camera,
These curtains?
And that camera.
and that camera.
And that one. And that one. And that one. And the mysterious camera under the DM stand. What?
What? There's no camera there.
That's for extra favors in game.
That's for the OnlyFans.
I was gonna say link to OnlyFans down below.
That's for my wiki feet profile.
Oh!
We don't talk about those people, alright?
Okay, so it's good to be back. We're all a little giddy to be back in the same room. We've been dark for a little bit because, well, everything going on, we sort of got locked down.
And it was no fun playing online.
No.
We tried that once, didn't work. Well,
We
it
never went
worked.
back to it.
It worked, and then we're like, we're gonna come back.
Yeah, we kind of got coveted.
Hell, I was making a character for one of those, and then I just was never told a weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it sort of.
That first
It
one.
wasn't fun. It was fun, but it wasn't fun.
It wasn't
But-
this.
It wasn't
Yeah, it
this.
wasn't this.
This.
Oh, what is this?
This is Cavaliers of the Cosmos, a 5th edition D&D game set in
Space!
There we go. Okay. For
Hold
those
on.
who have never, for those
Felt
who
good
have
to do.
played D&D before, we may not follow all the rules to the T, but we still have fun.
What the hell was that?
At least we have an organized group that comes on certain
think it
days
was-
at a
Oh,
certain
it's
time.
There's all the other notepads that went down.
Oh,
This
okay.
lid.
To those who have never experienced D&D before,
Welcome.
try it, but your fun may vary.
It may vary. You might not have any fun at all.
And let's go around since it's been so long, and we do it all the time, and introduce ourselves and our characters.
Rolling at 20. That means I don't have to do this time.
It doesn't
You get
work
to go
that way.
first.
Woo!
Well, my name is Cliff, and I play Clyde Horncarver,
Hi,
Bardbarian.
Clyde.
Hi. It's D&D NA. I'm a bard, so you know what I'm here
D&D.
for.
D-A-D-A.
Yeah, yes.
DN and
We'll figure it out.
Anyway,
Yeah, there I am.
and going down the line,
I am
Go around.
Chetasia, and
I'm gonna hate.
I play Danica, who is the Druid fire Genasi, basically a star in humanoid form.
We got there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Took me a bit.
I'm Korben Ewer. I play Oisin Briste, the Ranger Artificer.
Have you been practicing?
I have.
Oh,
Yes! I'm not the only one going to be doing a voice.
Yeah, I promise to do it for the next campaign.
You said that last campaign.
I thought I promised to try.
You said that last campaign.
No, this time I promise.
You weren't there at the 0 session. She really tried.
Oh.
no.
It was not good.
Oh no.
And I am Michael, and I play a deep gnome mystic,
Oh, what's his name?
Zanner Fargrimm.
Oh, wow.
Now we know.
Before, no character investment. Didn't care. Then after, the name.
Damn, we know so much about
I
him.
would die for this bitch.
It's just also good for people who aren't watching and are just listening. They now know the names and the people playing them in case I make the mistake of calling you either or.
Which could happen.
It happens very
It's like a
much.
mum forgetting which child's which.
Exactly.
Especially when they're twins. Come here, Ben! You're not Ben.
So, last time, and a couple times before, because I'm going to go back a little bit, you guys got a mission from Bird to go get
From Bird?
From-
He has a name.
From
It's
Bird.
From
Sway.
Senior Swagger.
There. To go find a necklace that he had lost when some event had happened.
He was on a cruise ship
And he got attacked.
by pirates.
And then he became the pirate captain. And then he got attacked by different pirates.
Yeah.
And then
I think
he
it was
escaped
just the
those
turtles.
And then there
pirates.
was a big storm.
in space.
in space.
Yeah.
I think it was just the turtles like, yo, you're on our fucking hatching ground. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, they definitely made it their hatching ground after.
You guys went
Yeah.
to that area. On the way there, you ran into Zanner's father for a quick refueling. Everything went to poop.
Poor Admiral Dad.
The whole ship is now
Obliterated.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Obliterated. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Someone had an issue.
Somebody thought that
Wonder
they
how
would
that
help
happened.
the self-destruction sequence along.
You made it.
I was trying to undo the self-destruct
Like
sequence.
you
Made it
fast
to port.
forwarded it.
Got rid of a bunch of your cargo that Amy and
Desmond.
You forgot
I remember the NPC captain.
I was
Number
about to
one,
call him
number
Luigi,
one,
and then I was
he has
like,
to deal
that's
with,
not
like,
his name.
50 plus characters. We only have to deal with like a handful. He's allowed to forget a name.
I'll give
He
you
is
that.
not allowed. Yes.
I mean, at this point, I have 2,000 named characters in a document in front of me at the moment. So
Jesus.
let's not dwell too much into that. Anyways, use Roger the port, unload that cargo. Went a little further because you heard a rumor. Once
From a
there, you went to a planet-sized library.
Yep.
Got the heart of a star that had been captured in the ocean underneath a temple.
Stole a library book.
Someone stole a book.
Stole a book.
Hell yeah, I did. That's not any use to me right now.
Used a ghost birdie or turtle,
No, it was Pelican.
It was
pelican,
a pelican.
to fly
the heart
the core
into the star.
into the star. But in order to not be sucked into it yourselves, you warped away. Almost everybody losing consciousness.
Warp went bad.
Ended
Real
up
bad.
almost on the other side of the galaxy.
In the dirt.
On little to no fuel. So fuel efficient.
Yep. Landed just to get your bearings. Met another Clyde coincidentally.
Shadow Dancer.
Did a little bit of fighting with some goo creatures.
Sounds like the name of the
Goop.
most basic bitch of horses.
Shadow Dancer. Here, boy.
And now
The Puda. The Ooze.
it looks like a really weird grammar.
The puddings.
It's a grimer that just slept on the wrong side of the bed.
Looks like a ghost type crab.
I like how they're shading on the body and like the vestigial arm, but not the face.
It's like it's just a 2D face.
I'm not.
It's actually a
It's
mat.
It's
mat.
a keyboard cutout.
I'm not very good at shading.
It's a cardboard cutout that is held up.
I'm not very good at shading.
Ah.
You're better at drawing than me.
They're just actual goos that travel around and they just ah!
But now you guys are leaving.
Better at drawing.
You are about to go back into warp again, and that's where we are right now. Before we hit the warp and have to do the necessary save for it. Is there anything you are doing?
I need to pee.
Wow.
Like
Clyde.
in real life?
No, like in the game.
Well, Clyde, you can go pee.
He's gonna-
How much time?
Never mind.
Is it like a disappointment pee because of losing your box?
Do I know that yet?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
right. It was, who was it that figured it out? It was Zanner and
And you?
I think it was me.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm still laid up in bed, I think.
Okay. Oh, I ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
This
You
time-
still lay up in bed.
I'm gonna locate Junior before we do the warp.
You
It's
find him.
okay.
He's just playing in the dirt.
Just
So
so we're,
we're warping using his technology.
Yes.
Okay.
To head back to
Hopefully.
the star to see if everything went
Which-
off okay.
Hopefully.
before the fight in the forest, had spent a couple days working on.
Yes.
So
Hopefully we go back.
Well, me and Des had set up the thrusters.
Yep.
So we've got thrusters in the front, thrusters in the back.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you can slow down.
Two bigger ones, so we can we've got retro thrusters and thrusters, so we
Yeah.
can.
Now
We can do the slowdown
it
real
comes
fast.
to your as you are going up. Those of you who are in the cockpit, Desmond
Cockpit.
looks towards you, and
You said pit.
we realize that your warp took us about 20 seconds to travel this distance. We're thinking of only holding it for 19. We have an automatic system. Do you think we should go about 18? Just to not go as far? We assume 21 we're going to be in or through the star.
Oh,
So,
dear.
Maybe 19.
Say play it safe. Go for a 17.
Okay. Sounds good.
If we stay outside of it, it's fine.
Yeah, we don't want to go in the star, but I need to check to see if everything.
Is Zevin
But if we go
In the
full
conversation
30,
here?
we'll go right past it and not a problem.
is
Deep space.
is speed a factor?
Gone.
The speed that you enter that dimension
Yes.
and the amount of time that you travel. Do we have to enter at exactly the same speed we did?
No. Speed plays in a factor of how fast you're going across that dimension, but you don't need to maintain a speed.
Science dudes are talking.
What I'm saying is 17 seconds at 10 miles an hour and 17 seconds at 500,000 miles per hour. Is that going to make a difference on where you come out
Bless you.
of the other dimension?
Thank you.
Roughly.
Or is it
most-
just going into the dimension for a set amount of time and coming out?
It's going into the dimension for a set amount of time and then coming out. But because I haven't been able to fine tune it,
So
it's a
speed,
random dimension. But it's in certain different dimensions have different lengths, so we're always guaranteed to go farther than if we were to just run normally.
I'm
But
guessing
it
Easter
can
candy.
but speed doesn't factor in.
Speed doesn't factor
Okay.
I'm
in
guessing
now,
Easter candy is
'cause
out.
Okay, I'm trying to get a handle on your technology and
technically it's like half my technology, half magic.
Because you'd be doing.
where ours is pure science.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
So it's all set up. Desmond and Veer, you see, have like strapped themselves into chairs inside the cockpit.
do we have enough fuel for this run?
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
Okay. I did want to.
I seen that.
Good. It's a good thing she didn't try and pin it on me.
She did! She did!
I'm listening.
He had set my thruster
100%
up already.
Mhm.
It's just not linked into the drive.
Correct.
But the thruster is on and it's powered by fuel. Right at this time, it's not capable of warping, but it is hooked up and.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
I wanted to do something before we go. I want to make sure that the tachyon field is working. I'll explain to you. Everybody, get ready for a weird feeling.
Uh-oh.
And I set it for a femtosecond, for a quintillionth of a second. And
So
for
specific.
us, it'll feel like we're locked, paralyzed, moving extremely slow for probably about 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes.
Good thing I'm laying down.
So
Okay.
it does work, right?
So
I'm going to assume
I,
Pretty
it works.
accurate.
I
so
want you
I'm
to
gonna-
make an intelligence roll.
Flipping on.
Just to make
another
sure it
seatbelt
works,
here,
right?
Blow up.
Okay.
TPK. New campaign, everybody! We're
Well,
not in
we
space
wouldn't blow
anymore.
up, but we could possibly be stuck traveling
So,
much slower than everybody else
So
for the rest of our lives.
I'm
Ooh,
going to
what
count
is
that as
this?
TPK.
No, like Tori, but it's gonna
16? No,
Literally my
8 and
favorite.
5 is 13.
13. Okay.
I didn't know
You
these
kick it
existed.
on. At the same time that you kick it on, you see the little clock in front of Desmond click, and it's starting to count down for the warp, and you can feel the whole ship tip. The whole ship, there's a lot of noise on this side of the table. The whole ship sort of like tear and rumble, but you all are slow moving, and that all seems very fast paced as it's happening around you. And as you tear through, where is everyone sitting in the cockpit? There are several seats. There are the gunner seats. There is the seat that has all the cameras on it, and there are 3 seats that face like the front board.
I'm on one of the front board seats since I think out of the 4 of us, I'm the only one with major piloting skills.
Yeah, I'm in
Well,
the greenhouse.
I'm just
engineer.
standing there. Like the ship shouldn't move anywhere. It's just a field of tachyons that slow time.
To be fair, you're used to like
Slow time to almost
grade A
nothing.
premium deep gnome
Yeah.
tech, and this is like shit
Yeah.
human.
And you set it up, not me.
This is
So,
this is
Yeah.
no name brand human.
yeah.
Yeah, this is B grade stuff. So
I
you
mean,
know,
what's really funny is it's made in America,
so
quite
it
literally.
was also only hooked up in a couple of days, whereas this sort of thing would probably take a couple months to hook up normally. So
Okay.
it's not the
There
best
could be
quality.
bugs. That's why I went for a femtosecond.
So
That's why I went for an extremely 1/4 of a second.
Clyde is laying down. Danica's in the greenhouse.
Which has its own
Gravity?
form of
stability.
seat. Just a blanket tied around a tree.
Well, I mean, usually the greenhouse has its own sort of gravity situation, so all the plants don't get fucked. Or is it? Or did we say it was just
It's
a
just-
ground one?
Well, it's just over. It's like a little air pod over the.
Yeah.
dirt.
Okay. Well, I'm in the hammock, which means when everything moves, I'm just like moving with it.
You're just doing this.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
Zanner, where are you?
Well, I'd probably take me the 15 minutes just to move my hand away from the
The button.
button that I,
Okay.
testing.
So you all set up in the area. You two are the only ones where this is going to be something of concern. As you start to work through, you can see on the little display screens off to the side, just through your peripheral, the folding of reality outside of the ship. And as you warp into a different plane, and you can see all the planets in that plane of existence warping and folding in on themselves. And just like over the period of time, it looks like these planks of wood start to lay out towards the ship, and they get closer and closer. You see them, they're coming up to the manned door on the top portion of the ship.
Oh no.
And then there's just a little, like, appearing from the knuckles onward, just a rap on the door as this larger creature is just knocking on the door.
What does it look like?
Roll history for me.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
did we
The
just
two of yous, roll history.
did we just come across basically this campaign's old man whatever in the sky?
History.
Like Trevor in the sky?
Yeah, old man Trevor in the sky.
History?
I like that, but
Well, we
20
had
for
Trevor
me.
in the other campaign.
5.
Modified
5.
20.
Modified 20. You haven't seen a creature like this before, but it is similar to a creature that you know exists. From the menagerie, there are satyr-like creatures.
Wait, would I know this from Earth mythology?
You would. So
Ah.
it looks much like a satyr does. It has like a furry bottom with
Goat feet.
sort of like goated legs. Except these are
So this
double
must be like
kneed
from
the wrong way, and they look craggly and like matted looking fur, and like an old man's wrinkly body, long,
Has to be.
gnarly fingers and nails, and just like
definitely
6
Feywild.
eyes up the head, and
Definitely
little
Feywild.
horns coming up,
This
and it's
reminds
just
me of, like,
wrapping on the door.
Krampus.
Yeah.
Regular
It's like
speed.
Yep.
Toma.
We're still slow.
Yep.
Well, the field should envelop. It's designed to go the same size as the warp bubble would, so it should be outside the ship.
It should be.
Okay, so this guy's
But you're
not affected by time.
What's the creepy movie with the thing that has the eyes?
Pan's Labyrinth.
Hands on.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you do recognize it from Earth lore. This looks like
Pan.
a
No.
fey
No.
creature.
This is way creepier than Pan.
This is it's
Yeah.
probably a god.
And it just
Oh,
wraps.
God,
and
you
as
say.
you're all immobilized.
Yeah, we can't
Do
can't
anything.
answer the door.
And you can see the clock slowly ticking down. 5 seconds left, and it just knocks again slowly, and then looks up towards the
Hello?
camera, knocks again, and as it does, the warp begins to tear out, and you see it slowly fade away out of existence.
We're trying to be rude. Literally
just wanted-
frozen.
What exactly happened? I was
Stephanie
busy
Sugar.
with.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I was doing that mid warp. I just wanted to test it before we went into warp.
Yeah, I wasn't having Desmond give you a bunch of time because somebody threw a piece of garbage at me.
It was not me!
It's on stream, Chad.
It's look. You can
There's
see me
recorded
saying no.
footage of your
don't.
hand going.
No, I've been framed. Somebody messed with the footage.
Yes, you have been framed in the camera. Fuck.
But as you
It
come
didn't
out,
hit you.
That's not the point. It
Oh.
caused things to happen. Stop pissing off the DM.
anyways, as you come out of warp, there is
Not when we all die.
the star that you had left.
You're the only one who can bribe him effectively.
The only difference is now it's a lot
That's
brighter.
why the lower.
It's a lot brighter.
and there is a massive solar flare that looks like it's reaching out towards the planet you guys left.
Uh-oh.
What did you do? Oh, no.
No! I told you I took a chance here!
Take a chance on me.
As you see this, you're still sort of slowed down, and then it begins to wear off.
Okay, I'm gonna reach for communications panel. Just gonna go straight to make contact. Just
With what?
The planet?
just one of the librarians.
What did you do? Did you just wipe out another form of civilization?
I told you we were taking a chance. I said she could be evil.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can contact Master Augment.
Okay. Give me just a straight charisma roll.
Just no saving throw, just straight charisma.
Just a straight charisma roll.
All right.
But don't forget, you have.
That's not bad.
That isn't, but especially with my -2, 16.
Woo!
16.
You should have used your...
It's
Died
It goes through.
Yeah.
There is a bit of a delay. There's like a 2-second delay. As you're not quite close enough for it to really work.
Oh no, 2-second delay, -2 charisma. That's where it factored.
No, more of a distance thing.
I
But
know.
it does just sound like a phone off the hook, you know?
Uh,
Like you're just hearing all the room noise on the other side.
We're
But
all
like
gonna die!
as it's space and it's space communication, there's like a little camera screen.
Oh,
so like
no.
you can see, and there's no one there. You can see like the desk, and like everyone's gone.
We need to get to the planet.
When a solar flare is gonna hit it.
Remember, I was created from a solar flare.
Yeah, but everything else is gonna die from it.
Yeah, remember what your planet was like?
My planet was literally on fire, so.
Yeah.
So
This is a water planet, it'll put the fire out.
No, it won't!
can we
It was
say
literally boiling the water on the planet.
Nice space sauna.
can we say that it took 15 minutes to go into and come out of this warp?
It took 15 seconds. Like it took 17 seconds
Oh, wow.
to go through the warp.
Oh, but I'm talking about the time we
tachyon.
were slowed down.
It wore off after you got
About 15 minutes.
it. Yeah, 14 minutes later, 14 and a half
Okay.
minutes later.
So I
It
will,
wore off.
and we're all alert and everything again.
Yeah.
See, interesting side note, everybody. You are, since we did this without a warp field, a gravitic warp field, you are all now 15 minutes younger than everybody else in the universe. You didn't age in the last 15 minutes.
I'm still 41.
Still older than the rest of you.
I'm still lost. I couldn't even get into voice for that one. I'm still fucking lost.
Just Clyde. I don't even think I went into accent.
I don't think so either.
Like 15 minutes younger, that would be like useful within the
Than everybody else.
Yeah.
You're not 15 minutes younger than you were before. You're the same age you were when we went into the warp field.
My one buddy,
But the
who was
rest of the
born
world-
7 minutes.
The rest of the
Before
universe.
Calls up. Hey,
Age
hey,
normal.
Bill. I'm
young.
fucking younger than you.
So, use our. What is the plan? Going towards the
I'm
planet?
still laying down.
Well, I know.
I'm gonna keep looking through every nearby communications channel.
While I'm in my hammock, I'm gonna do Druidcraft and see if I can communicate with Tanuli. But I'm gonna say to everybody, we should try and go to the planet.
Drowns you.
Okay, so
Hey,
you sit
Tanuli.
there trying to like meditate and communicate with the planet, but it feels like there's some sort of interference between you and any outward communication.
Oh, way to go.
How do we know it's not?
The star went fucking rogue.
How do we know
I
it's
said
maybe-
there was a
How do
chance!
we
Maybe,
know it's
like,
not combining
the
two
ship
different warp fields?
Itself is blocking you out.
Yep. See? Yeah, you put a rogue star back in it.
You could. You do know how. You could step outside the ship.
Yeah, I'm thinking I
Guys.
might do that. When I realize that it's not working in the ship, I'm gonna go get my usual
We're gonna kill
harness
a
and.
star.
We're gonna Yes! We're gonna,
Inside joke.
Okay,
we're gonna
so-
get the star.
So you
I'll get my net.
Level 7.
get outside the get outside the ship, tethered on, and you try again. Give me an arcane check, please.
Did anybody else notice that she just went boop?
Probably you,
Ooh.
because she would have had to walk by you.
No D&D Beyond.
What did I feel going through that? Because I was laying down.
Ooh.
I didn't really move.
24.
Like being under an iron blanket.
Oh god.
You literally got a weighted blanket.
Yes! I'm fucking passed out. I didn't
Yeah,
notice
you
a
had
thing.
like a hell of a nap.
I had such a good nap.
Okay. What'd you get? Sorry?
24.
24. Danica, you get outside and you begin to focus on your star abilities, and you try to communicate out. And it sounds like somebody yelling, like a charging yell.
Man, this bitch is angry.
The star was pissed off already, and you're just like, oh, have your powers back.
I told everybody it was a risk.
And who wasn't stopped? I was asleep this
Yeah,
night,
you literally
this
had no
one.
clue this time.
I literally couldn't stop it even if I wanted to.
I don't care.
So,
Okay.
as you sit there and focus, you do know from experiencing it with what you rolled, from experiencing it yourself, that it is reaching out to that planet to manifest on it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was gonna do. So I get myself
Much
back.
like you did.
I get myself back in, and I say, "We need to land."
Alright.
And
I'm
I
still
just,
snoozing.
Who are you telling
Does she
that to,
give-
first of all?
What?
Who are you telling that to?
I just do it all like I just click the full comm.
Okay. Desmond and Veery reply with a, we're
Gonna-
working on it.
I'm gonna tap to just a private message to me and Danica. Is it Danica one situation? Because that's the official name of the planetoid, you know.
Danica, what?
Because it's in the Danica system,
Yeah.
and it's the closest planet.
It's the only planet.
Yeah.
I just respond, yes, I believe it is. Because I am sure he has referred to that specific thing before.
I don't know what you mean. Fuck off. Language!
Alright. So, you begin
Clyde
your
just said
approach
language?
on the planet, which is very fast given the massive drives the ship has now. As you begin to approach, there is a moment, and I'm going to leave it up to you, of where to land.
Did you just put a race car engine in a goddamn, like, Kia Soul?
Between all the modifications you guys have done in the short period of time you've been on this ship, you have taken several fighter jet engines and put them on the side of a moving truck.
Killdozer 2.
It is not stable.
Killdozer 2.
Just like my mental health.
Basically, the
Oh.
sublight speed of the ship before was what? 100,000 miles per hour, and now it's
If
You
all
now it's
five
upward
environmental
of
stability was
a quarter of the
foundation,
speed of
we
light.
would be immediately condemned.
You've shaped weeks off of travel time. You've shaped months off of travel time.
it travels hundreds of thousands of miles per
Yeah.
hour.
But we
If
could-
roll properly.
Or we could blow
if
up.
we roll properly. Yeah.
So, approaching, you guys.
I wanted him to say no. He said yep.
Level 13, we're rocking it, we're rich as fuck.
And bang!
TPK.
Yep, the
You
engine
really
blows up.
think by level 13 me and him wouldn't have perfected this?
Well,
No comment.
No comment.
You're gonna forget about it by level 7.
Maybe, you know,
Remember
make
that
edible food.
I won't forget.
I was
I'll
just-
make a special
I
note,
wasn't
like my
talking about
promise
the
for a
warp.
basket.
I was talking
That
about the
could end in
ionic
murder.
thrusters.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
no,
new
no.
ionic thrusters. Are,
She's a
Between all of
galactic
it, yeah.
empress.
So, the choice comes up to you two. There, as you're approaching the planet, you either land like right next to where it seems like this flare is going to hit this planet, or a couple miles out. And
I say.
remember, it's like a big,
It's up to them.
long beach
Okay, if
with
no one's speaking to me,
buildings down the center of it.
He's leaving it.
Are we?
down.
Do we have readings on the solar ejection? Do we know like what the temperature of it is?
Yes.
As someone who's
Is
seen
it
this
like-
firsthand,
Mhm.
Somebody like us shouldn't get out. Maybe just her.
Just
with
it
my
is-
gear I could.
it is a solar flare. It should be, close to like 1,000, 2,000 degrees. This is
thought
showing
this-
signs of being closer to like 400.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be real warm though.
So with gear, we can
I
survive
ain't going
that.
fucking
yeah.
nowhere. I'm sleeping.
Well,
Leave me out of it.
I
The
have
ship will handle it.
So,
I have
where
a-
are you landing? Whereabouts?
Well, they have those little scooter things that we can ride on.
yeah.
So I say we be safe with the ship,
Mhm.
a couple miles out. Commandeer one of those library
Scooters.
vehicles and just,
And you said armor was comparable to a spacesuit. I assume that
Yes.
means temperature protection as well, or
Up to a point.
up to a point.
yeah.
400 degrees.
Yeah.
Would it
Should,
protect
I
you
would
from?
imagine, because you would do more than that.
It's going to
It
protect you on the
protect
outside
you.
of the ship if you're doing like space work.
Yeah.
But if someone was to throw you into a sun, it's not going to keep you alive.
Or
Oh,
use the
come
fireball
on.
spell or something. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. But for
It
the
won't-
purpose of
For the purpose of
maintaining-
surviving, it works.
Okay.
For the purpose of taking damage, it's not
It's
going
not.
to reduce any.
right. Okay.
It's only environmental heat, nothing combat.
Yeah.
So
Shit
so
for
I'll
Laura?
go out as well.
Yes,
then.
they're
Amora.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
light armor or studded armor. So
Yeah, I'm wearing medium armor, and I was
I don't even know
I
what
was
song
right
you're
there.
listening to.
Yeah.
for her situation like
she
this.
can survive heat. So
Okay, so a couple miles out,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then commandeer one other things.
some scooters.
They're probably still mad at us for the book.
So as
I
you
don't even know I have the book yet.
approach the planet, what are you doing on approach?
I'm like waiting at the like
The bay door?
bay doors, so
Okay.
the second we land, I can go.
Okay. As you were in the bay,
As we're
Amy
landing,
is
I'm getting his ass up.
Amy is harnessed into the wall. It's like she doesn't have a bed or anything. So she's just harnessed into the wall, sort of like sleeping. And
powering up.
she's just sleeping there.
Well, if she seems like she's sleeping. I'm not gonna bug her.
Okay.
I might be like pacing.
That'd be nice.
So, Oisin, you're going to wake Clyde up.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like I'm gonna like flip off the taser collar and be like, wake up.
Does it wake me up?
He's being nice this time
I mean, that's up to you.
because he tasered you
Get a
awake
roll.
last time.
I know he did.
And I'll use the computer and the scanners to try and locate exactly where the ejection's going to strike the planet. The exact spot.
The exact spot.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence roll. And you can add your proficiency to it.
Okay.
What'd you get?
A natural 20.
23. 22.
So I'm in
17,
deep
5,
sleep.
22.
Is this not
Yeah.
what happened last
Okay.
time, and that's
No,
why
we
he
have a
tasered you?
+3 proficiency.
Because he tried to wake
so
you up
it's
and it
a
didn't work?
23.
I think
Oh,
so.
my proficiency as well.
But
Yeah,
the rest
so
of
it
it
would
is-
actually be
sleeping. What am I
25.
supposed to
Yeah,
do?
25.
25. Okay, so looking at it, it is almost precisely going to hit the temple that you guys found the thing in.
no.
Like, unless you're reading everything wrong, it's going to hit that spot.
What have you done?
wonder if she's gonna manifest in the statue.
That's not good, since that statue's like 30 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Oisin, as you're trying to wake Clyde up, he's just flat out asleep.
I rolled a natural 20.
He's still dressed. Like, he's still wearing his nice fancy suit. Because you guys like just got back. He laid down. This all has happened. So, he's still wearing his nice suit.
I think he's mentioning that, so be gentle!
How heavy is he?
400 pounds?
400 pounds, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 400 pounds exactly.
And I can and I move at half speed if I lift, carry, or push something greater than my capacity.
Pretty much.
You over encumbered?
No, I'm gonna carry him, and I get to move at half speed.
That's a cool feat you took.
That's just me.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I read the rules on weight. I technically
Are you okay?
carry
Yep.
300
Just
pounds
stifle
over my
my
head
sneeze.
and sprint.
Because logic?
These two are chunky boys.
I'm a big boy.
Strong.
Not itty bitty baby boys.
But
So,
Itty bitty baby boy.
where are you dragging him to?
Oh, just to the temple.
To the temple?
Just because Cliff slept IRL through the last time we were here doesn't mean Clyde gets to in-game.
So you're sliding him down the...
Oh, no,
No,
full on over shoulder, just...
Okay, so you're fireman carrying him then from the quarters out, down the stairs,
Most of the time we're gonna...
to the loading
Yeah.
bay. Alright.
Because most of the time we're just gonna be in the scooter.
Alright. So you get there, you can feel the ship start to land. It has like a little rock to it as it lands. It presses down. Zanner, you're joining them, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. As you do, the bay door hasn't opened.
I relay the information that
What about the Shyamalan
when I
door?
found out it is going to strike the tower.
The what?
The Shyamalan door.
The Shyamalan door?
Yeah.
No, it's not opened either.
What a twist.
The Shyamalan door?
M. Night Shyamalan.
So, who is going to brave opening the door on this planet right now?
I swear to God, all I gotta say, a little metagaming here, my suit burns off, you explain it to the fucking grandma bird. I ain't doing it again.
I'll pay for it.
Just saying right now.
Okay. So you all standing there. Danica opens the door, and you can feel the heat coming into the ship. It's a good 20 degrees hotter outside the ship right now. And you can see in the distance with how the ship has landed that a beam of fire is like coming down towards the temple a couple miles away.
Okay, I just shift into a horse and just.
Okay.
Gone, bitch.
Okay.
Wanna
You also
carry us?
notice.
I don't even wait for you guys.
You also notice any turtles that are around here are all on the beach right now, down on their hands and knees, faces on the sand, and they're all just
We
mumbling-
are not worthy!
They're all mumbling the same chant.
Is it in Turtle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would be what, deep speech?
No. I think it's Ogwin or something?
Awkward.
Ogwin. Yeah.
So I don't you.
Yeah, if it was deep speech, I'd know.
I assume it's just.
We are not worthy!
No, it's.
Let's be gods!
Any.
I just read a Pokemon comic and one of the creatures was a Slowpoke, and that's what it was the whole time.
Oh god.
They were like
You
3
all,
sentences ahead.
You three are going to have to commandeer a little scooter
Scooter.
to get to where you're going. I'm assuming I'm not even going to have you roll that you find one quite easily, as all the turtles around are currently on the
Face
sand.
down, ass up. That's the way we like to pray.
And there are a couple of lithids that you see that have taken a knee and are saying the same chant amongst them.
But because they speak deep speech, could I understand what they're praying?
They are saying it in the same language.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute! Oh, I'm asleep. Man. I'd be able to understand it because I got helmet on.
You three get aboard the
Ah, well.
get aboard
Blame the
scooter,
dice.
and you get going. It's not very fast. Like the
Next thing
fastest
you
you
wake up
guys
and
can
you're
go is 30
I
feet
get these words out of my head.
round. The scooter goes about 50. So it's faster than you can run, but
I mean, you never know.
it's reasonable. At least all three of you can arrive at the same
Yeah,
time.
just before we gonna, I'm like, stop praying if you want me to not take this. Well,
Well,
I guess we're going in this.
Yeah. So the three of you are gonna come in a little bit later. Danica, as you get closer, you can see the beam coming down. It's it's closing in very fast on the temple.
Can I hear anything?
In the language of the stars, you do hear it. Just have that like deep guttural shout and like battle cry sound.
Okay.
you have unleashed a star to. I think it's more. I feel like it would just
It's
be.
above a mountain. Anyways,
I thought it'd be more like the Immigration Song by Led Zeppelin.
as you are about 50 feet out is when it hits the top of the temple, and you can see the stonework blow off the top of the temple.
Oh boy.
But you are now at the front door.
Why is this giving me a last time on Dragon Ball Z?
I've been
Tender
slaves.
Lily, now restored
But all
your
it
full
was
power.
3 episodes of.
With all cuts of the turtles just praying against their
And
split.
just different angles. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
occasionally throughout the episodes cuts to
Us.
Desmond just making a cup of coffee out of the food processor. Ooh,
And there's really
sugar.
intense music of like.
Yeah, she's
Sandy
running.
kicks up.
And then you got angles of.
Then you got.
Yeah, just behind just this little like hop.
A little clip to over the shoulder, Clyde.
Oh no, he's on the floor of the scooter.
Yeah, just like
It's a whole platform, right?
Right there, yeah.
So
cut to it holds like 6 turtles. So yeah.
I'm just like curled up.
Cut to Viri with a floor polisher. Just
headphones in, mopping.
yeah. You didn't. Tell the
Amy
people-
just wakes up.
You didn't ask the people on the ship with cannons to help, so.
Desmond's in his chair, just like, I hope they don't die.
Oh, I love beachfront property.
So as
I
it
drop
kicks
horn
off-
once I get
sunglasses
to the
today.
temple and I just dive in.
Okay, you begin to charge in the front door. You can see down the like winding stairwell, light coming up and like a heat coming up and hitting you. It's very comfortable heat for you compared to how this planet is. Very dry heat too, which is nice.
That's
Is
not
the
good.
steam not hurting her this time?
There's no steam in here at the moment.
It's probably way too fucking hot.
Yeah.
Maybe all the water evaporated.
So as you begin to
Can't wait for this
Progress.
desert library.
progress down the stairs, you can see light shining through. The
Well,
beam of
There can't be sand if it's superheated
well,
glass.
the beam of heat coming through the roof of the temple has like entered into the head of the statue, and all those little holes that you guys remember
It'll be
seeing.
shining.
There's fire coming out of all of them at the moment.
And it hit the top of the statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danica glassed a planet.
You want to blow glass? How about you blow a planet into
Okay,
glass?
just one second.
Can't wait for Halo Infinite with Danica. Glass 'em.
Fuck the Forerunners, we got Danica.
So the beam hit the top of the statue and filtered all the way through it and is like bursting flame out of the bottom, right?
Yes. Like out of all those little holes that
That
went up
were
the
in-
statue.
Oh, okay, of the statue.
Yeah.
Um,
Which, give me a history check.
Oh dear God.
That's bad when you're asking
A star.
Like a several millennia old star. Hey, roll
That's
history.
oh no, that's a 4. I thought that was a 9, but it was a 2.
It's a 4?
It's a 4. Well,
You do have inspiration.
hold on. Did we get a long rest last time? I don't know if we did.
You did before takeoff.
Okay, so
Pretty sure you did before takeoff.
Yeah.
a luck. I'm gonna use a luck.
Okie dokie.
That's better. Oh, much better. Mod 20.
Mod 20?
Yeah, that's much better than a fucking 4.
Some would say it's 5 times better.
How did you get a mod 20?
Because I rolled a 2,
Yeah.
plus 2 is 4.
She then used
so
a
now
luck.
I used a luck, rolled
got
an
an
18, and got plus 2.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
just simple addition.
I was
Kirby.
checking the audio there.
Oh. Mod 20.
Mod 20. So you look at it, and they're all very similar. You know, slight adjustments given off of location. They're very similar to all the little star markings on you.
The cracks in the statue.
Oh my God, this
Yeah.
thing is gonna operate.
Like it's like on your skin, you have all the little
Why didn't you do
stars
that?
Yeah. Well,
projected out.
well,
from
she.
the
This
universe.
was the statue of her form when she was here before,
Yes.
so that makes sense.
They're all the same, just like slight variations given on positions of
It's a fucking
the stars. And as you stand there, you can see the statue start to crack at different joints.
It's a fucking rock.
You three
I'll
approaching.
tell you what this Danica 1 situation was. Some point.
When you three begin to approach, it's a very calm ride. The cart, the little cart just hovers along the top, so there's no bumps. It's a very soft ride.
Oh, the whole time I'm just like kicking. I'm kicking him awake.
Oh, this time I wake up. That was a natural one.
As you wake up, it's a very
Sweaty.
dry air right now, like a very humid feeling almost.
Why is it so hot? Why am I looking? Why is it?
Looking
What?
up at the sky, you can just see a beam of light coming down towards
What
the
the
planet.
fuck? Am I dreaming? What the fuck am I? What?
This is a marshmallow dream. Start eating that pillow.
You three, you're about 500 feet out as you see that you can now see that the top of the temple has sort of like collapsed in and blown out, and the beam of fire is going down into there.
Okay, fun fact.
All the walls are down?
The walls aren't down; they're like the tops of them have been blown apart.
So we can see through the
Tenuli,
holes in the
we
walls.
believe
Somewhat,
she
yeah.
is making a physical form.
Oh.
Mind you, the temple's like 200 feet off the coast,
Yeah.
so
Great. This is
it's not like you could walk up to it and be like, "What's going on in
You're a
there?"
heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Danica,
Yes.
as you stand there, what are you doing?
So in Star Speech, as I see the statue start to kind of crack, I'm just gonna shout, "I'm Danica."
How are you?
Danica, nice to actually meet ya.
I helped return your heart to your star.
Fireball.
Ow. What is your intent?
Give me a charisma check
I like that. One, it doesn't work, but two.
with advantage.
I don't need it. Not 20.
Nat 20. As you stand there and you say that, which
Might have rolled a
speaking in
21.
Star is a little slow. It's a kind of a slower language, but as you say that, you see the rock sort of take on a skin-like texture and crack and
Fucking rock.
break up, and she begins to take form, and her hair begins to pour down, and a large spear manifests in one of her hands.
Oh, that's not
But you
good.
can see her hand,
Where was yours?
her hand and arm split down the center to make two arms on either side.
She is a very old star.
Where is
And
yours?
the one side she's holding this large shield of fire that forms, and the other side she has this large spear. And as she forms and begins to like lunge towards you, the only thing she can see, she stops, and the fire dims down. And you three see the beam come off the top of the tower, or of the temple, and she like stares at you for a moment, and just begins to like shrink down in size with this large
thank
like
God.
cracking, compressing stone sound. And she's just staring at you the entire time. She crushes down into a smaller size.
So just running on gravel.
But she is now at the bottom of the temple, shrinking down. What do you do?
Splash some water.
You are a threat.
Oh yeah? You have a spear and shield? I have buckets.
I have flowers.
At this time,
Hi.
Zevin got
Are
everybody
you
to look
doing that?
telepathically.
Well,
So there-
it's who you can see.
I hope I just
Oh,
didn't
so
make
I
that
can't
part
see
of
this
Star
yet?
culture.
They're like the temple. The top of it comes out the top of the water, but
Okay.
it does have a stairwell that comes down and in.
Okay.
Like 90% of it's underwater.
And that's where they are?
That's where they are.
Okay.
He's stress eating. I'm just like, hi.
You are at the top of like a large spiral staircase in the temple.
Okay, I'm gonna walk down to meet her.
And then go, hi.
As you get down there, she's just staring at you, confused looking.
Okay, so then I do know this is more of a calm down from my friends. And then a kind of placating, whatever, placating matter. And it's like, okay, I believe you were trapped for a long time here at the bottom of the water. The race that now lives on this planet are very peaceful and terrified.
She is staring at you and just drops her sword or her spear and shield.
Where's yours?
And as they drop, you see like them just evaporate.
Ha.
That's
like,
cool.
Like a fire going out. And
Warlock.
she
What'd you
begins
say?
to approach you.
Sentient weapons.
Oh, yeah.
She begins to approach you, so like slowly walking, until she's like a good 10 feet away, and her pace quickens.
Which hand does she shake with?
I know. I want to.
As she
It's
gets
from
close
the
to
elbow,
you,
right?
she like has her arms outstretched as she's speaking in the language of the stars, and she just, Danica, it's you. you're you, and she's reaching out towards your face and your shoulders.
I just let her.
She has 4 arms.
Yeah.
Just slap, 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 slap.
As she gets close, she's like touching your face and like poking at different parts of your head. Her hands are holding your shoulders very tightly.
How uncomfortable would be that? Holding and still just like, wow, but like holding you still.
Probably very uncomfortable.
That'd be weird. Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies a little. But I just, I
Let
just
me
let it
touch
happen.
you.
Now she doesn't seem as antagonistic.
Bitch, you creepy.
She's just going over, and you can see like little burning tears going down her face.
Yeah, do they evaporate or create more cracks?
Did it just
So
crack more?
I just kind of lift it.
It's like a little fire, like flaming up, going down the face and putting itself out.
It's like wax dripping.
So I just kind of lift a hand up and like wipe a tear and just say, "You're not trapped anymore. You're free now."
Now, does she know you from you freeing her or previously?
Touching your face. And did we win? Did the
Oh.
war end?
What?
Hey, remember that book you stole?
Yeah.
Hey, good thing I stole it.
Hold on.
Because we need it.
Apparently. Solar Calamity. That was the book you got, right?
Yes.
The
Hello,
scar
popcorn. That must be old.
calamity.
Shush.
The look on Cliff's face right now. She's like, ew! Clean your book
You're now
out.
in danger, because I'm now going to use that as the official Discord emote.
What the?
Sorry. Okay, I wrote about something like that. Okay, so here's her. Old Lezen, she walked the planet, the statue was bathed in her flame. Continually, in all recorded knowledge, has never been as bright as the day previous. She was slowly dying. Okay, so I just go, I don't believe I lived during a war myself, but there's no war right now.
You say that her arms that are holding your shoulder just sort of slump down, and her hands that were on your face soften in their grip. You know, it's very much of like a, it's you, and now it's just like gently holding your face. And she's, oh. She just begins to go in for a hug.
Well, no, because one's down, right? But one's still holding
Give me
her
a
face.
hug.
I would like at
Away
this
from me, you
point.
monster!
I'd like at this point for you to make a history check.
Shit, is this something I'm supposed to know?
That sounds like
It's probably something you helped fight in, natural one.
No, look. 15.
15.
Natural one.
As she's hugging you and goes to like back up from hugging you, you're not in the temple anymore. You are in this like elongated hallway
In a chariot.
with gratings in front of you. And you are looking down on like a planet through the gratings, and she's hugging you and wiping a tear off your face, and then she walks away, and you hear a door close, and then as you hear that door close, your eyes tune back in, and you are in the temple.
You're in a chariot with a fucking flaming spear.
So have we met before?
Oh, dear. We'll work on that. We'll fix that. We'll fix it.
You don't have any memory. We'll fix it.
with my brain?
I think that was brand new.
She just keeps saying that?
She's just holding your head going, we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Fix baby syndrome. I'm only a couple months old.
Oh, my soft spot.
So I just kind of bring my hands up to hers and just go, okay.
Let go.
Do you want to come up to the planet?
Okay.
So I just kind of
Just like-
grab one of her hands and lead her back up.
You take one of her hands, she grabs the other side of your hand with her other hand.
Oh God.
This is unique. So as I just kind of like feel like poke. Is this a singular trait or is this happen when stars are older?
Oh dear, we'll fix you.
Oh my God.
I'm broken.
You a dum-dum.
Just for clarification, does she has like 2 sets of arms, another set of arms?
No,
Or
it's
she just
split
got
from the
one arm?
elbows.
Because
Split from the elbow. Okay.
because it's behind me. It's very much like that.
Oh.
It's only 4 arms, not 6.
Yeah, and
Right.
it's not at the elbow. She just has an
Yeah.
extra shoulder.
I
It's
thought
like
it was just
So she's
down
got.
in here. The whole,
So it's like
the
Shiva.
whole arm split.
It's like Shiva.
Yes.
Yeah, very,
All right.
very similar.
Or Kali. No, Kali's
Kali.
8 arm. Kali's 8 arm.
Yeah,
Shiva's
you're right.
4 arm.
Yeah, you're right.
Or 6.
Anyways,
Shiva's supposed to be 6, I think.
6, yeah.
What about Machamp?
that's a better example.
It's like Shiva. No, it's like Kali. What about Machamp, guys?
You know, what we're confirmed for.
Also, as a difference, your hair only goes like so far past your shoulders. Hers goes down to like her feet.
Her hair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
Julia's hair at one point?
Yeah, mine rests like probably a couple inches above
But it,
like my waist.
Maintains the same thickness the whole way down.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a bitch to cut.
Yeah.
But much like your hair, it's just fire. It's not actually hair.
Gotta use wet scissors.
Mine is hair sometimes. Emotions are just hard to control.
It's more of just a stream
That's
of
one
fire off the
strand.
head.
Alright.
As you 3 approach now, the temple or the fire is gone. All the turtles and Olithids are still bowing.
Spell ice knife.
What do you 3 do?
Well, now that we can see everybody, I'm tapping in
To all of
So-
the
to the
turtles and
conversation
whatnot?
amongst us, not
That's-
just amongst us.
Okay, they're not out yet.
Oh, they're not.
Well,
They're
tap
coming.
into their heads, see what they're saying.
Well,
Yeah,
I
tap
can
into the
just-
turtles.
I can do that. The ones that are
Yep.
closest.
Yep.
I can find out what it is that they're actually praying. They're just thinking it, right?
They're mumbling it out, and they would be thinking it too.
So
It
yeah.
is a common chant for them of.
Tululi, don't kill us. Tululi, don't kill us.
It's essentially like a Ragnarok chant.
Oh.
That like this is the end. I hope I'm judged worthy.
Holy shit! What?
You just set up Ragnarok!
Again!
Well, the ones that I can
At
broadcast
2,
to,
Fenrir? At 2?
the ones that I can broadcast to, I try to reassure us that this is not the end.
Not that you necessarily
Give me
know
a
that
charisma
yet.
roll.
God.
Persuasion. Persuasion.
God has
First of all, the
Is
planet was
-1 for me.
already dying. The sun was
So-
already dying.
It's not going to be.
But they
good.
were happier when it was dying slowly.
13.
13. A couple of them begin to like look
I just
up,
caused a mass panic.
and some of them are trying to like stand up at this moment.
They're probably a
But
mass
a
murder.
vast majority of them are still
They're
down.
like,
Yeah, I'm sure a bunch
screw
of them
that. I'm
themselves.
still praying.
Yeah.
It's just helping control the population.
You're awful.
At this point, you see Danica emerge, and beside her, slightly
that-
taller, like a good 6-7 inches taller than Danica, is this other flaming entity with 4 arms holding her hand. A lot skinnier looking.
I just look at them.
Within 120 feet.
Probably like 200 feet.
Okay,
at
so I
most,
gotta
but
wait
yeah,
until they get
Danny
closer.
You
uses
are
everything in sight.
slowly approaching.
Hey.
Case in point.
Universal greeting.
You 3 do see this individual now. She has like stone plates manifesting on her body as she's walking and talking to Danica.
Like armor.
Like armor, yeah.
Don't be rude.
Just slowly like forming, creating like a pseudo clothing around her.
I don't.
She's got 4 arms.
Yeah, and you're taller than her in gray.
But at least I only have 2 arms. Why does she have 4 arms?
So at this
Why
point,
can he move shit with his mind?
Danica,
Why do you have a
She-
Zaki gauntlet?
lets go of your hand and looks
Build
around and goes,
this different.
they've gotten so big. And she like reaches down to one of the turtles and like, grabs its shell, like lifts it up to look at its face.
I'm
and the
sick!
eyes closed, it's praying. And she's like, switches from Star language to the language they are speaking.
It burns!
Don't worry, dear. I won't judge any of you. And like just starts walking off down the beach, like trying to help them up.
Ow, it burns!
I just kind of.
You 3, as you stand there, it's a good like 200 degrees
It's hot.
within the 200 feet from these 2.
Guys, I don't know about you, but it's hot.
It's warm.
It's hot.
Like, it's not burn you warm just being there, but you were uncomfortable, you were sweaty.
I
and
feel
you can only
fine.
last
I
for
just
a
have
minute.
a spare like oil rag and I wipe my helmet
It's just enough. It's like
There's
using
no
it up.
AC
Just
on.
because I have a helmet on. It's just
When she got close enough to us, I tapped in
To Danica?
to her. I can hear her language. Like language doesn't count, right? In telepathy.
You're
It's
going to
just-
connect
Take
to...
a chance, because the last time you connected
Yeah.
with a star, it fucked you up real good.
take a chance. Take a
Yeah, but
chance
that
on the
was
star.
an asshole.
True.
You're going to connect to her and Danica?
Yeah, everybody. That's
I need you to make a sanity check.
within range.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Sanity. I gotta beat it.
You got to beat your sanity score.
It's a unicorn.
As long as I get a 2, I should, because I have the what is that called? The
Meaning that's
inspiration.
6, I'm guessing.
You're fighting PTSD.
So 6 and
Choose the
Inspiration's a 10?
glass!
yes.
The D10.
My fingers, man.
Yeah.
You just chucked my glass dice at me!
My fingers.
Well, nobody, you touched that one now.
so 14 and mine is
Is that-
12.
Yep, so you patch through, but it is
Did you
chaotic
say
and
minus
loud,
12?
and there is no volume
Yeah,
control
but I think he
for
meant
her
like
internal
12
voice.
actual score,
Okay.
so.
But I can hear
Oh.
what she's saying to
I
the
was gonna say,
turtles.
that's not good.
She is talking to the turtles and
Yeah,
just
I
telling
can
them,
hear her telling them.
no, it
All
is
right.
okay.
So now
Rise,
I
my
broadcast
children.
to all the turtles in range. She wants you to get up.
Give me another persuasion roll. I'll give you advantage with her being there.
That one
Talking.
creepy turtle. I'm waiting for her to judge me.
I can't wait. Put those fiery hands on me.
So 10,
gonna die.
charisma 9.
9.
I don't like near that touch star turtle anymore.
None of them seem responsive to your message, but the
You
ones
and
that
nobody.
she's touching and lifting up,
You
They're-
short.
You too short.
they're standing up, and there's
Yeah,
like
flaming.
a collective crowd starting to follow her. Danica,
You
are
took
you
a
going
stone
to?
armor.
Are you going to your
bigger.
crewmates?
Yeah, I was gonna start walking towards them. Keeping her kind of
You're speaking in
like an
different
eye on
language.
her.
Well, she's going down the beach, like opposite where the Remora landed.
Oh, I'll just, before she gets too far, I'll just say,
Turn her around.
my ship is
Yep.
that way, but I'm gonna go speak with my friends.
She smiles and just puts 2 of her hands on you and just like, okay, dear.
She's treating you.
Gosh, she's like the aunt that adopted me.
And she just like pats you on the shoulder as you go to walk away and goes back to just standing them up. And now that she has walked away and Danica's approaching you guys, it's back to the normal uncomfortable temperature around Danica of 100 degrees.
So what was that?
Oh, that was Tanuli.
Uh-huh. So she's like you.
I believe so, except
A lot
stronger?
more fire.
Yes.
A couple extra arms.
Yes. She made a comment that made me believe that I could do that.
Well, let's hear it.
Nope.
It's like, wait a minute.
All of a sudden, your strength.
Give me an
goes up
arcane
by-
roll.
Oh.
Give me an arcane roll.
Oh.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
Oh, it's a 12 plus 5, 17.
17? No.
It's just a little, like it's just a. Yeah,
Little
never
finger,
mind.
a little.
Oh, she
There's two
has.
little hands that just go.
All she can. All she can muster is.
You good?
You alright?
Turtle.
Oh no!
No, Admiral, remember?
I laughed, Dad.
I laugh.
I only got so much left, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I was dying.
Now that somebody just
We almost
Almost
killed
died.
Chet.
No longer starstruck.
Fap!
I already had a
Oh
mutiny
no!
All right. How are you proceeding?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Well, you attempted arms. You made
Oh, right.
several
Right.
jokes. Didn't
Okay.
work.
When did the 17 meet again? Nothing happened,
Nothing
right?
happened.
Okay. Okay. So I just.
Okay.
I just go. It would appear not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah,
I feel like
believe.
2 extra arms would be handy.
Was that a joke?
Yes, Danica, I believe that was what we call an incidental joke.
I got that one.
I'm so glad the elves taught you that.
Oh dear God.
Did you mean to do that?
One side of the table is laughing, the other side is just like.
My face hurts. Give me a second.
No, the one side's like in character. Oh, those elves.
Okay.
Was that a joke? The joke was amusing.
The joke was that there were more hands, so it was handy.
I'm saying this entire part is happening on the beach right now.
Oh yeah, totally.
Clyde and Danica just on the ground laughing.
You getting sand on the suit there, Clyde?
It's gonna be like Elliot. I have a crab living in my pocket. Okay.
Someone tuning in and just like froze for them, and all they see is just Cliff, red eye like this, like, oh no, what's happening?
Or anyone tuning in, it's just seeing 2 people laughing and the other 3 staring at them. You done?
Get
You
your shit
done?
together. That's my daily.
What
That's the
happens
look he always gives
go
me.
apart for more than a month? The giggle.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you expect? You put us all together in a room without any time to just be with each other.
I know. We didn't really get much catch-up time. We couldn't let the silly out.
I need a Kleenex. Somebody give me a Kleenex.
I don't have any. You might have to
It's
go to
not
the
down
bathroom.
I'm gonna lay down.
Okay. Don't fall asleep.
I'll try not to.
So yeah, so it's just
Oh.
Tunuli believed that a war was still happening.
Like the war mentioned
Oh,
that.
thank God. Thank you.
Book.
I believe so. And she also seemed to recognize me outside of me handling her heart.
That can mean one of 2 things. I don't know what they are. So
Well, that did not seem very helpful.
neither does, most of this.
I was gonna
But
say, did somebody cast Tasha's hideous laughter? Because that feels like it.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1 against me.
I was patched into her mind. There's no malice. There's no evil in her
I did not sense
that
any
I
of
could
that.
detect.
I believe she cares for this planet. I think whatever the planet remembers from before she was locked away was her probably fighting in that war.
Yeah, it's unlikely that they were
And it
the
was
one it had anything to do with her being
and
locked
it was
away.
just bastardized over the years. Over the millennia.
What if we just yell cars?
I wouldn't.
I would say maybe we should speak.
Then I
in
would
quieter
yell,
tones with
sucks!
her. She seemed to wish to want to speak with me more, but at the moment I believe she is reassuring the inhabitants of the planet.
Oh yeah, so that's gonna take a while. The entire population.
Probably.
I tried to speed along and I couldn't, so.
You're trying to speed along turtles.
Man, that's
Yeah.
just what happens when you make an accidental joke. What's gonna happen when you make a real one?
I don't know.
That's it.
That was the one you get today.
The squids
Fuck.
in range
So-
didn't
Would've went
exactly
right over
jump
my
up
head
either.
too.
You four
Pointed it out.
stand there talking. You can see Tunuli just slowly walking even further and further off down the beach.
Oh, look, a sunset.
All the turtles,
Ow! I caught it.
all the turtles within sight have
I caught
started to
it.
migrate behind her.
Your book said.
What are you doing? You gonna follow her?
Yeah.
Return to the ship?
We're gonna go to the ship and follow her.
Gets in the ship.
Get in, bitch. We're shopping.
So I just, when everybody seems to go, like they're gonna head to the ship, I'm gonna go. If you're going to follow with the ship, I am just going to follow with her. Like, follow behind her now.
I just tap into Clyde and say, "Hey, Clyde, any more books you want to rip off while we're here?"
Maybe we should. There's no security.
That's true. They're all on their knees spraying.
Quickly.
It'd be an easy burglary.
The end is nigh.
I got a bag of holding.
Here's the problem. You take the book off the planet, it's not a book anymore. So there was no point in stealing it. I would like to go check that out though. Now that we're back on the planet.
Okay. You return to the book. You all are returning to the ship. Except Danica, you are catching up to Tunuli. She's just walking along, telling them to get up. And the older four that had guided you guys initially, they have like caught up to her and they're asking her various questions. She's like, when was the planet created? What was the purpose of our existence? And she's just giving them like really simple answers of like, a long time ago? I don't know. I haven't been around for a bit.
Turns around just to be gnarly, dude.
It was a Tuesday.
Your ancestors set up the planet to gather knowledge, and I was like, go for it.
I like knowledge.
And
You're here because other people in that universe like turtle soup.
Ooh.
a couple of them ask her various questions of her form and why they don't reflect their form, and
I like the
she replies with just like a very simple, I let you take shape as you wished. I didn't influence. I just watched. And they're like, oh, but this and history and that, and she's just, I don't know.
Bitch, fuck off.
I've been trapped under the ocean for the last 2,000 years. What do you expect?
You turn around. Do you have anything to do about that? No.
Good ma'am, I'm past my half-life. I'm merely 30.
Anytime like a turtle steps between you and her, she just like pushes them aside, pulls you back closer, and continues talking.
You're royalty among the stars.
Hey, I got some reaching.
Or
out for me.
pampered.
Or pampered.
You three getting
Because
back
I'll
on the
become a
ship,
baby.
following behind her. Veery's not overly impressed of having to fly slowly behind a lady walking on a beach.
I'm just behind
I
her.
just call on the bull. All right. Do we have like a bullhorn on this thing or something?
No, but you could have her like fly the ship sideways and stand off the back of the dock, the loading bay, and be like,
Hey! Where are we going?
Guess I'm doing that.
Hey, Very,
All
can
right.
you turn
All
this
right,
thing
we're
around?
doing that.
yeah,
we
That's happening right now.
that's
We get
happening.
within
All right.
120 feet of her. I can give her any telepathic message you want.
Oh, 120 feet, you're going to start blasting some people around. It's a ship.
Yeah.
The turtles are hardy, but
Just-
not that hardy.
Hey! Hey! Yeah, I'm here. Can you tell the ones you pick up to pick up others?
She's just looking at you and she waves. With like two of her arms wave. And she goes back to what she's doing of just standing them up gently. She looks towards you and goes, that one's very loud.
He's usually not the loudest.
Oh,
Just-
shit.
I will, if you need to, dear, I can find you again. I think I should see what has gone on.
Of course. we do have a couple missions to complete, but my friends have unlocked a new way to travel, which is very fast and very uncomfortable, but can bring us here very quickly.
Okay. Well, I will send word through the stars if I need you.
Look to the stars.
The one that let me know that you needed help was it Machinist?
Yes. That rings a bell anyway.
I know I spoke to him, but I can't remember if it was
Yeah,
the
I
one.
remember it's Mechanist because
Yes.
Kenzie immediately said, "Shut up, Korben."
New mission, go to Cortex system, mission from Machinist, start in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we speak to her telepathically? I say this so that she doesn't hear. Should we speak to her about Kars?
You're not close enough, right?
Yeah, no.
I'm close enough to you. Aren't I?
No, we're
she's
still
with
in the ship.
We're in the
You
ship.
have to maintain.
I'm still yelling.
She never came into the ship?
No,
I
she
was
walked
walking
with her.
You have to
Okay, all right.
You have to maintain about 300 feet away.
Yeah.
Because if you get any closer, the ship's going to start like
Yeah.
blowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, he misunderstood. He
People-
thinks
Well,
we
we
got.
could come from above. We could be hover 100 feet above them.
You still have jets pointing down.
Yeah,
it's going
they
to cause
probably-
a lot of.
Bracket them around.
Pushy.
Yeah.
Think of a helicopter landing on a beach.
Yeah.
So
You're not going to want to be there.
I just give a shout back and I just say, "Land! I'm coming back."
Very is gonna be pissed.
Lange is coming back. Oh, man, I just remember as I clicked the Danica button. I forgot we could do this.
We have a telephone on our wrist.
Hey! Hey!
Sometimes you gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
You gotta live in the moment sometimes.
You connect to Vera and she goes, "Okay, I'm on it." And the ship begins to drift back a bit and lands.
Yeah.
You standing there by her as you said you were patting
Only
her.
rope
Yeah,
half
just
a
kinda
dozen
The
like-
turns.
moment the ship lands, she stands up and goes to get something to eat.
That's fair. You want company?
She nods and is like going through the list of food.
Okay. The beef is really good.
Now, you were going to go through the book?
I'm going to, yes.
What are you after?
I just want to see if the words came back.
They're back. Yeah.
Okay, I figured it was
Like-
some like enchantment holding it to the, it's a kind
Wait.
of an anti-theft thing.
I'm walking back and I see he's reading the glass plate, right?
Yeah.
Is
Hey.
it- what language is it in?
It's in whatever language you can read.
So with the helmet on, that's anything.
Yes.
Clyde,
Heh,
do you want to copy this to my computer so when we're off planet we can still read this?
that's a good idea. Let's do that.
As we go over to my
If it
terminal,
allows it to.
It's filling out a text document.
Well,
You're
That's
not-
like a scanner. I can.
beep. It came out black. What the fuck?
Everything's redacted. It's going to take probably a good 10-20 minutes to
I was gonna
do
say
the whole
the,
book.
the book is like that big.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's worth doing.
Well,
What-
he's copying it. I'm like reading it over his shoulder.
Okay.
From page 1.
The various things that you make out.
Oh wait. Why am I?
Sorry,
I have a prop.
I told you several books. Which book was it that you stole again?
The solar calamity.
Okay.
Is it
So
not?
Yeah, so you got Legend of Tanuli or Corruption of the Stars, and Solar Calamity and History of Kosh.
Yeah, I only
These two?
stole the calamity.
Okay.
I could only get one book.
okay, give me a quick history roll or
Yes,
intelligence
Stole
roll.
Calamity.
Sorry.
Oh,
After putting Sneezing
just
Timer on a
intelligence.
turtle.
yeah. Intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
A 9. What you can make out, reading through it, is at one point the stars all could do what Danica could do and manifest bodies. They disagreed on how to run things. A massive war broke out, and one side obviously prevailed. And that's about as much as you can get. I want you, because I don't often ask you to do it, to make a attention roll.
Okay, give me a second. War broke out over a disagreement? Like
Yeah.
how to run things
Like
disagreement?
how to run the universe disagreement.
And then it does. I can't make out which side prevailed. Just that.
I'll get to it in a moment. I want that.
Oh, it's fucking cock, of course, and it's a 19. Oh no, natural 1.
Natural 1. A side 1, and then you remember that Viri's eating by herself right now, and you just toddle off.
You're hanging with this nerd.
Toddle off to go
Wait a minute, who's nerd shit?
have a meal with Viri.
I'm done writing.
You weren't even writing.
War broke out over ruling. A side prevailed.
Okay, so you're spending the next little bit scanning the book through.
Yeah, nerd.
If there's any
Copy
like,
this shit for
Now,
me.
since there was a communication error, it's not like a page book; it's a tablet.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That what I'm meaning, like that was the whole
But
thing. It's like
you
I
can't,
can't
like,
scan
You
it.
can't like plug it in. You're having to pull up a page, scan it, pull up a page, scan it. There's no like port to plug.
Just
into.
be like,
I
click.
know.
Yeah.
Better than just typing it all up. I gotta write. God,
What's Oshine's word per minute?
When you're done,
12. Ooh, it's gonna take a while.
Clyde's
when you're done, why don't you run that through the universal translator so we can all read it?
When I press buttons, it makes things on screen. He doesn't know that kind of technology. He still writes on
Oshine,
leather.
working on Zanner. The ship has landed. You see Danica outside, returning to the ship,
About time.
and everything's kind of calm. What are you doing?
I will
established
I will
that.
give her that message that I wanted to before.
program, Danny.
Oh,
Said, what do you think about bringing up the name Cars to her? Bad idea?
I believe that is a conversation for a later time.
All right.
She was very ready to continue fighting in a war. Maybe she should have some time to
Oh God, we're in the Civil War of the Stars.
unwind
Oh
first.
God.
Yeah.
Democracy! Fascism! Democracy!
Why do
What
you always
about-
pick on my backstory?
What about newtocracy?
Well, last time I didn't pick on your backstory.
Picked on mine big time.
He did pick on yours a bunch.
Picked on mine.
Like there's a small story.
Shut up,
from-
lemon boy.
Well, I guess your
I know, I'm a
backstory-
doppelganger. I
And
might
then-
not even be the real one.
And then your current story too, because he got us all wrapped up in the sword and.
Clyde. big
The
man.
thorn.
the
Anyways,
Can I not
so what's
do this?
going on right now?
Ah!
I'm writing.
Are you talking about like last campaign?
Roll off.
Yeah,
Roll off.
I was talking about last campaign with when mine was involved. Yeah. Anyways, I'm writing. They're talking.
I redact my
He's
lemon boy
existing.
comment.
He's existing. He was speaking to me.
I'm eating.
Yeah, I know.
Having small talk with Viri.
Okay, I'm gonna steal the popcorn again.
So as you are on the ship, are you just gonna leave? Or are you
Yeah,
gonna-
I say I believe everything is okay here. Do we wish to return the amulet?
Desmond piped over. That's up to you. I'm up for any sort of adventure, anywhere you want to go. I mean, with these engines, I want to use that warp a little sparingly, as it might be dangerous. I
That
don't
is-
quite know distance.
Hey,
and
wait a
time.
minute. My government okayed it. They just didn't say it was safe.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Ah.
I don't want it to be, 17 seconds, we'll be there. Cool. And then we arrive in a star. Well, because we should have went 16 and a half. So, let's use it sparingly. Emergency only sort of deal.
Low on fuel. We need to travel.
Yeah,
Well, we get a chance, we can hook mine up.
Yeah. So
And it's precise.
Let's use it
Frothy
sparingly.
milk. Ew. Ew.
That's gross and in frame.
Well, you said it was only the map.
For the top
battle
down.
cam.
Oh well. It's milk.
I know.
Frothy
Just
milk.
Pouring the froth.
Does it eventually
Yes.
defrost?
Yes, but it's not. It's. I don't know.
You keep your
Could-
science to yourself.
Could be racist milk. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways,
It could offend somebody.
Anyways,
Let me enjoy my frothy milk.
after about 12 minutes, making sure you got the tablet,
Dear Twitch.
got
We
the
didn't
book
even
transferred
edit
over.
that.
You you all are free to go if you have anything else you got to do.
You say that like we were in prison.
I'm
Well,
free to
you
go.
sort of had to wait for the book to finish.
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
So I do pipe up, like,
You stole it.
Oh,
Are you gonna return?
I'm gonna return that shit.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna like return it. I'm just gonna be like,
Hang on a second.
and just like put it in the sand.
She can communicate.
Oops. What?
She can communicate across basically the universe with any star that
No.
she knows.
usually it's in that star system.
Oh,
Or if
My own planet, if there's close by.
she was able to communicate with Mechanist because
really
its embodiment was on her planet.
Mhm.
do you want us to give her a long-range subspace communicator?
She said she will reach me when she's ready.
Okay.
So the four of you on the ship, Desmond and
I thought we were gonna have to kill a star.
Veery,
I told you I had this. It's fine.
settle in,
Why'd
get
you get
everything
me?
set up. And you guys begin to take off again.
Where do I
Ship
fucking
sailing
start?
You are making your way back to your Croca planet.
That's my
Just
boat.
Straight line there. Yep.
But I do point out that we do also need to return Junior at some point.
No refueling at any gnome ships.
Okay.
I don't trust the star.
As the ship takes off, you begin to
Oh,
fly.
we don't need to refuel if we use the
I
island. thrusters.
know,
It's going
but
to take you about a week at your current speed, which is still really good.
Yeah.
it's a lot of very time.
Only few ships in the galaxy
Oh, yeah.
can
Travel
fly
that
that fast.
I feel like
Without
I'm playing
expending
Star
To
fuel.
point it out for you,
Gonna bring her gifts, talk to her every day.
Wait, he's pointing something out.
Oh wait, we're getting a map.
so I printed off a couple. So this is the galaxy as charted out.
She's so pretty.
Okay.
Oh, so cool.
Wow, that looks like
The galaxies, or just
The
that's one?
the various galaxies
Yeah. Okay.
as are currently charted out and
Yeah.
current territory markings.
Wait, where's
Okay.
Danica?
Actually, I had that up right.
I
I think we're
remember-
over here.
Yeah,
So this is where you
so-
guys currently are, just so you know. You're in the
We're
cortex
down over there, right?
system. That's what close up, and you can match it up with the map there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see where it is?
Right there.
Nope.
That.
There you go.
That's it.
It's angled.
There, oh, that.
There are words on it, so you could
Like that.
put them straight.
No, so like that then.
There. See it? It's on the.
Oh, that's why I
There.
couldn't
It
see
is
that.
harder to see with
It's
the
a little
black.
darker.
It is.
That's why.
So that is Tortle Space, the reef, and Illithid Space.
Yeah, which I have.
This is the
name
Illithid
for it.
space?
Yeah.
And that's the Cortez.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Yes. So,
I like how it's temporal and frontal because they're mind creatures. That's clever.
and up until I had to put the name in it, it was shaped like a brain too.
That's very clever.
The
And then-
Cord Damaris. Oh, it's right there, Cord Maris.
And then this is the Foul Treaty, which you can see on the map there as well.
The birds.
That was
A little to the right.
so just down here, right?
And
Yep.
then we got Soul.
Which here is the Human Sector, the Jackal Accord, and part of the Goblin Union.
Which is at the
Sure.
bottom.
That bottom little green one's the Milky Way.
No, there's little,
That
this
one right
yellow,
there.
this little yellow one. It's
Yeah.
Soul, baby.
Down here.
Just as a good
That's
size. That is
kinda-
the entirety of Soul, that yellow dot.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah.
So I have them like kind of laid out where they would kind of
And
be
then I
on the
printed
map.
this one off because you guys were there. This is the Azard Alliance.
Is that the one on the very far end?
It's the pinkish one in the middle on that map.
Oh, so
That's
like
the
right
Dragonborn,
here,
right?
right there.
So that's roughly what you guys have explored.
That's a lot of
so far.
fucking space.
It's space. Space is big.
Like, can the battle cam see that right now?
No, not right now.
So we're going from here all the way
To
to
here.
here.
Wait,
No.
here.
Yep.
Hmm.
You're going to
In a week.
Avis, right
in a
here.
week.
Yeah. Just to put it in.
You see on the bottom of that
Yeah.
bigger map, it has the distance of light years.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, just to put it in
Yeah.
perspective. You're talking
Is
about
that 148?
at the speed of
Yes.
light. Oh, how many light years? Do you have it mapped out?
I have it
It's on
mapped
there,
out
it's on
here. I need a ruler.
Well, it looks like it'd be in the hundreds.
I don't have a ruler on me.
I
I'm
don't have one on
sorry.
me.
Or something of similar size, so let's see the cap it.
So if that's Saul, then that's probably Alpha Centauri.
No, his finger is by soul.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
okay.
soul. This
Where's
is
the
soul.
closest star to it? Alpha Centauri's not on there.
So
But
An accurate
you
map.
also have
Yeah,
to see. You
it's
also have to
4.
realize that you're going off a name that the humans gave to the stars, whereas this map is based off of what those cultures
D&D, yeah.
named their
Okay.
stars.
We got lucky. We got the generic name.
Soul.
Soul. Yeah.
God, oh no. We're the Walmart brand.
Yeah. You're also just called the human sector.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't got the Goblin Union or the Jackal Accord or something.
Yeah, it would, at the speed of light, it would take hundreds, if not thousands, of years to get
I mean, I don't know. The Reef is kind of bland too.
without warp technology.
But the names of the stars are
True.
unique.
True.
What do I? Yeah, we got
I'll give you
something.
that. So what? The Jackal Accord. What was that then?
The Jackal Accord?
Is that like centaurs and shit?
No, that's the jackals. The
Knowles.
gnolls.
Ah,
Yes.
there we go. I was gonna say, put a
The
D&D
cent-
name to it.
The centaurs and stuff, and since Desmond knows the area, the centaurs and stuff are in the menagerie, which is, I'm going to have to open it up because I'm about to point to the wrong one.
I feel like that one should have been called Alpha Centauri.
It probably is.
That would have been cute, but no.
Now that we know, Alpha Centauri is actually just a little cell.
Just like it. Here's Soul. It's like down here.
Nope, no. Big fingers
This-
is causing a problem right
The
now.
blee blobs are over here.
Closest star to Earth with current technology, as of out of game current technology, it would take us something like 3,500 years to get there.
Meanwhile, with me and you slapping on engines and
Yeah.
thrusters willy-nilly,
Oh.
we...
We're warping, obviously, right? To get
Well,
The
No.
Okay,
I
So,
thought we were...
that's at like your standard
Yeah.
speed.
all
Your
regular.
guys' ship goes fast.
Yeah,
So at
about
the
a
top,
quarter of the speed
top
of
corner
light.
there,
Yeah, this.
there's
Yeah.
like a
We have a
bluish
race car.
circle with 5 named stars in
Yeah,
it.
right here.
That's the menagerie.
Alright.
Okay, because Desmond knows the area.
Isn't this great, audio listeners?
The little red dot by the purple-looking donut. That is the Myco. That's
Oh,
where-
that's juniors.
yeah.
that's where we need to go.
That's not far
So,
distance.
seeing, oh my god, because this is where we met Shadow, this cluster is where we met Shadow Dancer.
Dragonborn.
Yeah,
You were close. You were close to it.
Ah, damn.
yeah.
These dots
We
are the
were just
planets.
like,
Those
need to
are
go
various
here.
like smaller stars that don't.
But no,
really
we
have
Oh,
had to
anything
go
okay.
back
about
to see the star. We
All
could have
right, so
returned
the
Junior.
planets aren't on the map.
them.
But
No,
then again, we didn't have the map, so.
but that'd be a
I feel
lot
like
of
that's a
dots.
decent.
That would be a
I
lot
mean,
of dots, yeah.
we, like, in game we had the map.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was a
It was Danica that wanted to see what happened.
For what?
Huh? What?
What'd you say?
Go
What'd you
about
He
it.
was just whining about the fact that we could have returned Junior.
Yeah. But you guys were disoriented and wanted to get back to where you were.
No, we just didn't have the map.
He was
Well, Desmond
whining
is giving
you.
these to you right now.
Hey,
Being
don't
like,
ruin that paper.
Oh.
No map!
It's colored ink.
Yeah, that's true. That's expensive stuff right there. You could sell that shit on eBay for lots.
Anyways, so you are returning to
Don't
the.
you love our group, MacKenzie?
I love yous.
You
guys
just
are
want to kill us sometimes.
Did you hear the frustration in that? I love yous.
We're like,
But you-
fuck off!
Yeah.
I love you. Would you shut up for 10 minutes?
No. Come on.
Huh?
Do you even know us?
Yous are returning to the Avis system.
Yeah, I believe the plan is to return the amulet.
Okay, everybody.
It'll be about
The
a
maps are in my binder.
Not this one.
Then we gotta take Junior home.
So,
The big maps.
is there anything over the next
The whole
week
map.
of travel that you want to accomplish aboard the ship?
Gonna finish that shield.
The
I'm just
shield?
gonna continue to try and woo Gary.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wire the
I gotta keep in touch with my bards.
my thruster, not thruster, but
I'll show you a thruster.
warp
Hey,
field generator into
I was
the
reluctant.
power source, into the
Like Chet didn't want it, or
In-
Danica didn't know.
into
it
the
was
0
happening.
point battery.
Oshine. Yeah. I want you to make 7 tinkering checks.
I'm gonna keep trying
Okay.
to grow arms.
And
Make 7 arcane checks.
I want you to write them down in the order that you get them.
Alright.
Okay? You're gonna try and keep growing arms. Just farming away and you keep trying to sprout arms.
Yeah.
One dig into
Every
the
once
dirt.
in a while, you're like, oh, it'd be really helpful to have an extra set of hands. You don't have to make me roll for it if it's not gonna work.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
give you 1 roll for the entire week
Okay.
of you trying that.
Arcana.
Yes. Just a basic arcana roll.
Mod 20.
Mod 20. You can feel like a little tingle in the bottom of your, like in the bottom portion of your arms, and then it like goes away. It doesn't feel right.
Progress.
Or you got to the point where you almost shit your pants. One of the two.
I may have pinched a nerve.
Uh-oh.
Tensed too hard, pinched a nerve.
Clyde, as you're spending a lot of time with Veery in the cockpit,
Cockpit.
there are a couple
You said fit again.
broadcasts that come through. A couple things to note, but I would like you to make a
Charisma?
a roll on your attention.
My attention roll?
Yeah.
How dare you? Oh no.
What'd you get?
That's a 10 altogether.
A 10 altogether?
No, I failed. I only have a 12.
You know what? I'll let you can pay attention on 1 of 2 things.
Uh-oh.
You're either listening to what Veery has to say, or you're listening to the news broadcast that's coming into the
Oh,
ship
I'm
right
sorry, but I'm sorry, guys. My attention's on Very.
now. Okay?
I hope she's paying attention to the broadcast.
Veery's talking to you and rambling on about the hierarchy of her life, or of her
She's
former
opening up.
life and
She's
whatnot.
opening up to me.
She's very like calm talking, and she listens to you talk about her previous life, or listens to you talk about your previous life and life on the Sword Coast, and she's like, that just seems very dull. That's a very dull life.
We mainly made horns, so.
The most exciting thing about that was your family going and taking down giant creatures. That's interesting, but spending weeks carving a giant horn out, that's so.
And that's kind of how the community works.
At least
You were given a job and you did it.
At least he can walk around in a Speedo.
True, I'm not saying that though.
What's your passive perception? I have it written
12.
down, but I just can't find
A
it.
12.
12. As you're sitting there looking at her, Fury's face looks slightly different, but you just can't place it. Like a part of her face looks different. It's
Uh-oh.
just-
Like
you can't-
different good or different bad?
Uh-oh.
You can't place it. It's like something's off, just slightly off, but you can't place it.
I can't tell if it's a doppelganger or like, she got a new haircut and you should have noticed sort of vibe. And that's...
Oh, I know.
That's just as bad.
So like
Doppelganger? She got a new haircut. Either way, you might die.
True.
'cause
I
you
just kind of
didn't notice.
when she says it's rather dull, would that tip me off that that's not like normal Veery behavior? Because normally she's pretty like intrigued on what I have to say.
You can give me an insight roll.
Oh dear God, that's a
Don't forget you have that.
Did you get metal
inspiration.
dice?
yes.
We got it for Christmas.
Cool.
Was it Christmas or birthday?
Christmas.
That sounded a little heavy to me, I thought.
That's
Better?
it's 12.
12.
It's better than a 4.
It seemed like it just seemed like that one moment she was just like, that seems very boring.
Okay, so when
Even she has an inner bitch.
yeah, true. Can I like if I notice it? Can I like focus on it? Kind of like block what she's saying out. Kind of phase out onto this thing that could be wrong.
You can give me an investigation, but that'll be it for you for the week.
That's not bad. Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
That's a 14.
14. It takes you most of the time. You are pretty much in the Ava system before you realize, like, she has what looks like an eye sprouting a little higher up on her head.
You didn't notice a fucking eye on her
But
head?
it's like, it's tiny. It's like a half centimeter from side to side.
Very. I'm not trying to be rude.
And, like, the area of skin looks like the texture of a shell. You know?
I'm not trying to be rude, but do you know you have a third eye growing on the side of your face?
Give me a persuasion. Persuasion roll.
For fuck's sake. Persuasion? A 9?
A 9. She doesn't seem to pay any attention to what you're saying. But as that week's been going on, Zanner, what have you been doing? Apart from the other three.
I've been
She's
trying
like,
to
"Bitch, don't
set
talk
up
about my eye."
the wiring
Oh shit.
The wiring.
of
Okay.
my gravitic drive.
Give me a intelligence roll.
Okay.
Thinking it must be
Can
a
I
tiny
add,
room hazard.
because I'm
The door was
using
open and she didn't
my
know
own
it.
technology, can I add more
I don't know.
proficiency as well? Or
Yeah, all out.
okay.
Or, you know, it could have been the...
Oh, could be that too.
20
Maybe, but I
modified.
don't think so.
20.
12 plus 8, right? 5 plus
Mostly
8.
all I
Over
want
the
is on
course
my
of the
head.
week, you get
Yes, I
everything
would
hooked
do it
up
too.
and whatnot. You definitely have to like test
Yeah, she's-
engines
Clyde's
in
like-
atmosphere.
Clyde's
Before
actually
trying to
got
jump, yeah.
Yeah, but it's hooked up. You just have to run like diagnostics and test runs and
Yeah.
shit. Probably like a week of just fiddling.
Like 50
To
times
get it.
on
Yeah,
Perfect.
to fine tune everything.
Yeah.
Very much like what Oisin had to do when he was setting up his warp drive.
No,
Yeah.
it
It's
just
very
had to
similar. You
shave.
just gotta fin it.
The reason we're not using the warp drive right now
Sick to my
is
stomach just
because
thinking
it would
of a
take
bunch
too
of
much
eyes.
fuel.
You're not using the warp drive right now just because Desmond isn't like 100% sold on it and doesn't
Okay.
want to.
And because we now have the new
Reconstitute
ion
somewhere
thrusters, we
where-
move so much faster anyways.
Yeah.
Nancy feels we're
So-
cheating too early in the game and doesn't want us to do it.
No.
Let us do it.
Desmond feels that he doesn't want to come out of
Or
the
it's
warp
just
and be inside a
reflecting,
planet.
you know.
But we do have
Careful,
the,
guys.
the whole ship is
Fine,
now
do it.
hooked into my
Do it.
battery.
Okay, explode.
0-point
Dark
module.
Sun campaign.
Yeah.
So we're not
Fuck off.
expending any fuel at all at the
I
moment.
like how Chet
At the moment, you're still
campaign
expending
she'll
fuel.
hate the most.
You gotta
Shut your
get
face.
to a planet,
I want
to an
It's
atmosphere,
because the character.
to test everything first.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What,
'Cause
wanted
there's-
to play
When
Sphinx?
designing
I gotta be
deep
rough.
space ships, you have to have them
I
set
would've
up
been
to
my
both
fallen
function
angel.
in an atmosphere and
Well,
out
not
of an
fallen
atmosphere.
angel, but
Okay.
Because a ship like yours, at least, a ship that's meant to just stay in deep space,
naked tabaxi.
would have a lot of liquidized
Yeah. Xenon
surface.
gas.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
keep everything regulated. Any sort of windows or mirrors would be like.
But to make it so that they run on gravitons from
You have
The
to
space people
you
are
have to
talking
climate.
again.
You have to make the ship climatized to both
yeah.
environments, and it's just
Yeah.
you gotta wait until you get to the planet, get to a planet to test everything first,
Okay.
and then test it in space, and then you'll be able to use it.
Okay.
So it's just a little
I
bit
know
more
that
time.
we're-
How are we for fuel right now?
Well, we're using your ion.
That's about how smart I feel right now.
Yeah, but we're using fuel to power it.
Yes, but the ship is going slightly faster and is slightly more fuel efficient with what has been done to it.
Yeah.
So you're going to get there, but when you get there, you're going to be
Oh,
empty.
wow.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
So we're either going to take
Off
the
your
time to
phone.
set it up
I was
so that we don't need
I was
fuel
trying to check
or
to see if I got
refuel
any
and
trades
do that later.
or any Twitter retweets, shares. I don't know why I said trades.
I
What?
don't know.
And it was a machine chucking little baby chicks into boxes.
I've seen that one.
Pew, 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 pew.
Squeak.
Pew, 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 pew. Squeak.
As you are going through that,
They
and
usually chirp.
you get to the planet, the ship is starting to run low, and some systems are getting lowered. Gravity is a little lower.
Ah.
Feeling a little more floaty.
But we made
How-
it to the planet
How
we
is
need to
my
get to.
progress, Chief?
You've made progress, but you're not quite there. You know, those first couple times you go to turn the shield on and it just blows either end off.
Oh wow. Damn.
At one point, you just see me launched from the engine room to cargo.
Was that second one a nat?
That second one wasn't that.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's coming along, but it's not 100% there.
Always being nice.
It's going to take more time. For what you're thinking, and it's going to take a little more time.
I know.
A little more fiddling.
Roll better next time. Says the one that couldn't roll shit about a third eye.
So, you arrive on the planet's surface, and as you do,
I'm
and
also trying to project hard light.
the landing sequence begins to go through. Vari has put her helmet on and everything, and sealed her suit up. You arrive on the planet's surface. Roughly the same dock that you were at. You're like 2 or 3 down from the previous time you were here. And Desmond sort of lets you go about yourself. And so I'm going to work on refueling. And he looks over and sees that Amy's still shut down and is like, I'm going to wake Amy up too.
She didn't sleep the whole week?
How long has Amy been shut off?
Like a week.
Oh,
I
shit.
thought
How long have we been like?
I just thought she was sleeping.
What she is, but sometimes she just needs like a wake up.
Oh.
Man, I wish I could slip into a small coma sometimes.
So yes, I will refuel the ship, but again, I want you 4 to find a job, something that pays, something with distance.
Well, I'm gonna turn in a job.
Yes, I mean, acquire a new job that has us go somewhere else.
I'll see what Mr. Ithaca Swagger has.
Go for it.
He has 15,000 inner credits for us.
Yeah.
Each or total?
Oh, total.
Total, and then that we
Still
don't even
pretty
get.
good though.
Don't forget
Damn.
ship shares, man.
So
Can't be rich yet.
he
Can't be golden card
opens
rich.
the door, and you all head out, and he walks up and just
Near the end.
like pushes Amy's head against the wall behind her a couple
He
times.
just boops her.
Just like a wake up, and she opens up her eyes and goes, "Oh, are we at Trizadun?" No, you've been asleep for a while. Let's get you down, make sure everything functions.
I feel really bad I didn't check on her. I just assumed she was awake.
Danny, wanna head to
Icus?
Ithaca Swagger?
I noticed that and I say, Desmond, you could probably just tap her on the shoulder. You probably don't have to bang her head against the wall.
That is more effective.
Well, it's called rude.
Well, I banged your head against, the wall and you
Here's
still
the difference.
woke up.
I didn't feel that. She probably felt that.
You can see Amy can't really smile given the structure of her face, but it is as close to a smile as you can.
It's like the
imagine.
mechanical eyebrows just kind of do the, aww.
And Desmond's smiling as well. He's like, "It's okay, bud." And he starts unhooking the big latches that have held her against the wall. And she gets down, and for a brief moment, she's walking where her leg is seized up a bit.
I think you need some oil.
Do you think if a ninja star fridge magnet on her, she just drops?
Yeah! Fuck!
And we're down a robot.
A fucking robot!
Wait a minute. I think I know where there's a can of WD-4000.
So,
I
Use-
feel better now.
Who's making your way
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Mr.
quickly
Swagger?
tuck this cloak into the back of holding.
What was it? Mana ray cloak that
Yeah,
you
I
got?
stole it from him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It's in my
As
bag of holding.
That's wise.
You tuck it away. Who's going with Oisin to turn that head in?
Me and
Well, I'll
her.
go
With the
too.
original
Didn't-
ones?
Might as well, I'll
Didn't-
go.
Didn't my suit sustain some damage?
It
Yeah.
did.
How much inner credit damage?
Worth probably 200-300.
I'm gonna go broke.
Well, wait for the money we get paid.
Or I can go get it done while you guys are talking to Fancy Pants because I'll pull his fucking beak out.
I also need to speak to Granny because I ordered clothes the last time I was here.
I'll pick them up for you.
Okay.
Did you pay for them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pick them up for you. I swear I won't get it. I swear I won't find any illegal fighting rings. I'll go straight to Granny's and then I'll come straight back to the ship.
And if you do find any, contact me.
I'm gonna harvest
Gotcha.
some of my wheat and some of my plants and just try and sell them at the market.
Tell
Give
you're
me a
coming-
nature roll.
Just this guy only knows me and you, and I
was
don't
gonna
want
go
to talk
with
to
you.
him.
I'm assuming
okay.
that I would, like, in preparation of, we're gonna be there in a couple hours, I got stuff ready.
Give me a nature roll.
Okay. Last luck, because why not? Worse.
How'd that work for you?
Wait, no, is that a 7? Yeah, because that one's a 1.
Yeah, it's
okay,
a
that's a
7.
7.
It's a 7.
Okay.
How'd that work for you?
When it's something stupid, why does it have to be rude?
What'd you get?
That is 11. No, 8, 10.
10.
That is 10 altogether.
So
What?
You lucked,
and
and you should. Let me be clear here. She rolled her inspiration from a 7 and still only got 10. Boy, I hope we don't need any of that.
So
Well, too bad if we do.
none of the crops are ready.
Oh.
They're like, they're crops. It's not like it's a video game. They're not going to take a couple days. They take weeks and months to
Start
grow.
to check.
Oh, and they're 15 minutes younger.
Oh.
I just thought,
So
maybe Druid.
they're like halfway there.
Okay, next one.
Whoa.
That's with your druid magic. They're like halfway.
Okay, I'll just go.
Can't wait for
Give back this damn amulet.
Okay, so you guys head off, and we're gonna take a little break.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're already to the break time?
11:30.
Actually, good because my leg is
Yeah,
cramping.
we're gonna have a little break and be back in probably 20 minutes, half hour.
Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever the timer says.
Timer's not working.
Whatever we feel like.
Oh.
So, like, whenever we feel like coming back.
Coupon.
Oh, my back. Ugh.
We're what?
We're heck.
We're back in space.
Back
I'll
in
be
space.
rich.
Space.
There, go mute.
Yeah, I don't want to hear myself. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Good thing you're not an ASMR artist. You always hear yourself.
So you guys were all going to visit Mr. Swagger
Mm-hmm.
and return the necklace.
It's
Ickis swag.
Ickis swag.
Yeah.
Mr. Swagger.
Mr. Swagger sounds good too. He's my character. I can give him nicknames if I want.
I just imagine it's from Ocean's just apathy.
That last bite.
Yeah, Mr. Swagger or whatever.
Spice.
So, what is everybody's honor scores?
8.
This many.
10.
12, 10 honor,
8.
brother.
So yeah, I was right.
10 honor,
The-
brother. Wait, do
Wait a
we
minute.
have the highest honor?
No, he is a 12.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
I was gonna say that.
Wait, we're completely
Which one
neutral.
is that?
She's 8, she's 10.
Yes, we're neutral. High five.
40 all around.
So as you are going along,
Oh no.
Oh,
Honor's
no.
12. I have a 10 sanity.
okay.
I had them mixed up. It's the other way around.
That's right, we're already past
That's all right.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys are walking along, were you going with them, or were you?
I was
with-
going to Granny's.
You were going to Granny's.
I'm gonna sound like this for a minute because the spice is really punching it in the back of my throat.
Yeah, Morty.
As you
Come
three are
on,
going
Morty.
along, you, Danica,
Yes.
you hear a little. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I stop and I look.
As
Brady, she's gonna hand you a silence pistol and say, finish you.
three elderly Aarakocra women are approaching you.
Where is it?
Except it's their canes. hitting
The cane
hitting the
clicking?
hitting the road.
I thought maybe the overgrown talons clicking against the cobblestone.
It's all of it.
It's just, and it's not on beat either. It's like
Okay.
one's a little slower.
She didn't have her cane fully down.
Approaching you is the elderly
Bad tap. That's
Aarakocra that gave you the basket.
Do you remember her name?
I do.
Do you?
Say
Yes.
Say
it.
it.
Do it. No balls.
Do it. You won't.
Without looking at your computer screen.
Here, wait. Show me
Well,
the
I have
note just
stream
so I
open
can
right
confirm,
now, so
right?
Yeah.
I can't.
Right. Which one is it?
If I remember correctly, it was
Oh.
Nana.
No, it's Janice.
Janice.
Get your.
Nana is my bird.
She's-
No, that's right, because
She's now the DM now. Go.
Don't throw me under the bus.
You remember the last time she tried to DM us?
I broke down and ran away.
I broke down and ran away because MacKenzie had a spell that he could just know.
Yeah, it's Nanny.
it wasn't a
is
spell, it was a passive ability.
Is the
Oh,
hair lady.
either way. Well, because you were a Minotaur in that, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
that
My
was your fault.
whole fucking campaign.
You gave him reign of all races, and then you put us
In a
in a maze.
Anyways, so yes, Janice is approaching. She has the other two beside her, and she goes, "Dear, I believe you owe me a favor."
Oh, that ends in murder.
Like, oh yes, you gave me a basket.
Yes.
I'm gonna just turn and go. I'm gonna like.
And she looks
I'm just
towards,
gonna tap the Clyde button. Listen to this.
and she looks towards
kinda- that's-
Oisin and goes, "And he has something news delved from space.
Yes.
I
How about a trade?"
for the basket. I think this is worth more.
Well, it's more of a deception that we want you to pull on the owner of the necklace. And she turns and goes, "Beatrice." And the other Aarakocra
What's with these old fucking ladies?
reaches behind her wing and pulls out almost an identical looking necklace as what you guys have and goes, "Give him this instead of that."
I feel like
what's
you're
your-
not gonna
what's
have
your game
any
here?
clue.
And is holding out the necklace for
I
you.
have
Or
the
sure.
real one, right? What's
Or
your
sure.
game here?
Nothing. Just
Or shine.
give
What's happening?
him that one, and you guys can keep the one that you found.
All right. As
I'm
I
trying-
put in my bag of holding, as I'm gonna like lean against a wall with my mouth on the communicator. You know that the basket lady who promised Danica made a promise to?
Is it gonna end in murder?
No, it's ending in something just as shady.
What?
We're swapping out the amulets.
Oh, fucking shit. And I chose to go the wrong way.
Danica, are you
Yeah.
taking the necklace from Beatrice?
Yeah, it seems like an easy. Well,
Ooh.
Shit, what would Danica do?
I know what Ocean would
At this point,
Yup, sure,
this-
why not?
at this
He
point,
your
reaches
honor's
across-
8. It's not you just
at
like.
this point, Zanner privately amongst us, but not the old.
Oh, we're gonna
birds.
listen to the honorable.
Not
one.
the old birds says, do you want me to test it first?
And you said that privately?
Yeah. Do you want me to cast detect magic on it? So I'll do that.
Well, it's magical.
But I can't tell what it is.
No,
Well,
you need to identify it.
Detect
Yeah.
magic tells
Good
you
thing
the
I
type,
have it. As
the school of magic.
But you have to touch it.
It's the same as the other one.
I'm gonna.
I can't remember what school.
Hey,
I think
where's
it
your
was
card
Luck
for the amulet?
I can't remember
I
what
think it
school
was
magic
aberration.
This polish I got on your person. You gain +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
But what's the school
What's
of magic?
the school of magic?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't
Is there
say.
anything else?
So let's
I think it
go.
was
While I'm
aberration.
using the thing, do I ping
It
anything
would
else?
actually
Around you?
Yeah.
Evo.
So besides
I
the
would
couple
know,
items the party has, in not Janice or Beatrice's pocket, but in the other one, she has like this round ball. She gives off divination. The other two have like little bags that are magical. The same sort of magic as like the bag of holding.
Okay.
Bag of holding.
All right.
Not as strong of a magic though.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, words.
I'm gonna like. Can I observe it first? You know, make sure he would fall for it.
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Because I'm gonna cast identify as I just look
Mull
at
it
it.
over.
Yeah.
It's the exact same sort of spell, except instead of giving you luck, it makes you unlucky.
Ooh.
It's also cursed, and you can't take it off if you wear it.
So don't put it on.
No, I just
Yeah.
held it. Look. Wow. Very good choice there. As I hold my hand out to Janice. Where I'm from, this is a
Teal clincher.
this is a way to discreetly sign a contract.
She reaches her hand out, takes yours. Yes. Well,
You don't say that it's
Oh no!
that.
Fuck no! You would.
And you're just like, yeah, it looks to be about the same.
Yeah.
Okay. That
She
seems pretty
smiles.
harmless to me.
all squared up, dear.
Go back here. Gonna make a little note.
We're gonna make some money off that fucking necklace.
Squared up.
Or we're gonna keep it for the
So
luck.
I'm gonna quickly compare the two. What is there any noticeable like flaw difference?
Give me an investigation roll.
Uh-oh.
Plus 3, 17.
Oh, that's
17.
not bad.
The inner gem is like a slightly different hue, and the metal looks a little darker, like slightly darker
It was space sick.
on the old one.
Just tell him
Metals-
it got messed up
Gem.
in space.
So essentially, it's a $1 gem and lighter metal on the fake one.
Yeah.
How long
But
does prestidigitation
slightly.
last?
For what?
If I want to jazz it up so it looks exactly like the other one, cast
You
prestidigitation.
should do it on the spot there before you give it to him, and
Actually-
It would last.
till you guys leave. Yeah.
Okay.
With my
I'll do that then.
with my magical tinkering, I could make it look perfectly like the other one.
Oh, either way. Whichever.
For
Because you could cast the image on
Yeah.
top of it.
Yep, and it will last until I use up the rest of them.
Okay.
So basically, until we're far enough away, and we
And it's not even gonna matter anymore.
yeah, and it's
Okay. Give me an Arcana roll.
and at that point you'll think it's stolen. Arcana, okay.
Or he'll just think it's getting old.
Oh, that's working good. 22.
22. It looks
fucking good.
pretty identical.
I just tapped into my Tony from HBO's Spawn.
It
What?
is It is almost identical. There's like a slight difference that you can tell. I've been looking at it. And
This bird doesn't
casting
have the
spells,
perception.
it's like just slightly off. The ears aren't the right, or the ears. The feathers above the eyes aren't the same length, but like they're almost there.
I don't think he'll really notice.
I don't think he's gonna notice the
Yeah,
color.
so
He
you're-
was in space.
You're being finicky about details. I'm just telling
Yeah,
you finicky.
I'm-
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I put the real one in my bag of holding.
Yep.
And I just go, Danica, we've taken up these nice ladies' time enough. We should give this to the man.
Okay, thank you again. The basket is very helpful.
They smile and yes. Have a good day.
Oh,
Begin to walk away
oh,
slowly.
quickly, Janice. Where can I find you, just in case I want to spot a tea with you, and just so we can talk about this?
She looks at you and goes, "I'll find you,"
Oh, that's creepy.
and she just
Yes.
walks away.
Damn, Janice.
Well, let's bring it to him.
And as we're going, I'm just gonna see if I can keep an ear out for anybody that's like, you know, hiring some adventurers or help my bag.
I'm gonna lean over to. Well, actually, I can telepathically talk.
You want me to
Zanner.
roll perception?
How good at you're at lying.
Capable if I need to.
No, give me a d20
We were
roll.
to put into your
Yeah.
numeric value.
9.
9.
What's going on?
What are we doing?
Just checking our deception scores.
Oh,
I
my
was just-
deception, yeah, it's not
I
great.
was just kind of keeping an ear out because Desmond asked us to find another job. So
Yeah,
Mine's
I
not
was just
bad.
keeping an ear out.
Mine's not bad, but I'm not weak.
Honestly, we
Minus
should probably
one,
ask at the
so-
port.
Plus
That would
3.
probably be a good place to ask.
+1.
Plus 3.
For deception,
Yeah.
I think it's probably a -1 because I have
Say, I'm
a.
probably
So
the
I'm
best.
the second best liar, and I have a 6 charisma.
I have an 8.
6 charisma, and I'm the second best liar.
Wow!
Oh
So-
boy.
Anyways,
As you three get
proficiency's
to
one hell of a
the
drop.
estate, it's
Oh,
very
shit.
calm. It's middle of the day as you arrive. Very calm. You can hear a couple animals in the distance making different sounds. Also, is it the first time returning in a couple weeks? The like shield bubble that goes around the city. It's far enough out now that you can't see any of it. So it's large.
Damn!
We could go.
General Talos' son is just fucking killing
Isn't it
it!
just Talus? Isn't it just basically
Talus
Talus
Jr.
the second?
Talos is killing it!
Well, he's a king now. We get a call. We can't just.
Is
Is
Talus
he King
Jr.
Talos Jr.?
He's King Talus.
He'd be King Talus,
Junior.
and then there's General Talus.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
So I would just call him Talus the second.
So as you three approach,
Better than Talus
it's very
and Talus.
quiet. Going up to the front door, it is open, and like all the windows are open, all the doors are open, so you can just walk right
Spring
in.
cleaning.
As I walk in, I fucking swagger.
There as you enter in, there's 2 stairwells that go up to an upper floor. And you see him just like walking across the hallway, and he's got like a robe on, but it's down around his elbows, and he's just slowly walking across. And he's like, "Oh, you've returned. Have you returned with my
Oh my fucking
family
god.
Did you
necklace?"
forget about this?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
So just gesture it up and put my hand back down.
He's like slowly and over
Over-exaggerately.
Yeah, just like slumps down the stairs towards you.
Now you can like.
We pulled
Right,
it out
Braille.
of a space turtle nest.
Oh, just even more
Wait.
dramatic. No, it is her.
Okay.
Even more dramaticness surrounding the tale of this poor necklace. And he takes it from you and examines it,
Uh-oh.
and just slowly like slumps it on. And as it does, you see it like shrink up a bit, and the head of it gets a little smaller. And he's just like, "Oh, it's good to have part of the old family back."
Now that it's resized, it actually looks much better. It fits you very nicely.
Thank you. It's the most glamorous thing I own.
Oh, that's saying something.
And he walks up to you and, I will be back. Slowly saunters up the stairs
As he leaves, I'm like, be nice, Danny.
Just kind of shuts her mouth.
Comes back a little later, gives you guys the 15.
The 15,000.
Thousand
Yeah.
inner.
Ener. Hold on. Ener.
If you wish for anything in the political areas, you've always got me in your corner.
We
But
are
now I
also,
must retire. I'm exhausted
we're
from
also
the
close
heartache.
personal friends with Lord Talus.
And he just like slowly saunters off.
But we'll go to you first. You know, can't bother King, but I'm sure
Oh,
Swagger has
that's-
more connections since you're born into this.
How nice! And he's just like walking, waving behind him.
Oh, what a prune.
Hope he trips.
It's unlucky. So you
As-
never know.
As I walk out, you know, like, just because Xander's short enough, I have to, like, grab him by the upper shoulder and tuck and bring Danny around my shoulder as we walk out. So, Danny and Zanner, I didn't tell you this.
No, don't tell me.
Well, we're gonna wait until we're a good couple blocks away, so just keep walking like that.
I already know telepathically. I already know I was eavesdropping.
You need to stop doing that now. Privacy
I already know. I was east.
and the dramatic flair.
No,
As we get far enough away, I just go, oh, don't worry, Danica. It was the same strength of magic. It was just opposite.
So, it's not lucky?
It's unlucky.
and
Did we do a bad thing?
No, he'll just trip more.
But he'll be okay?
Yes, he'll be okay. Just bruises his ego.
I think that's what
Okay.
they're aiming for. I don't think they're necessarily aiming to hurt him. I
But
think
also,
it's aiming to
with that,
knock him
means
down a couple
less
pegs.
people believe that fake story of his.
Ooh, that's true. His performance is going to be way off.
So,
Like
So
I
we
said,
all-
knock him down a couple pegs.
We all get 2,142.
You forget we have to bring that to Desmond, and then he
Yeah.
splits that
She's
along.
factored
Among all
that
7.
in.
Huh?
Among
Now
all
She's
7.
factor that in because 2 times 4 is only 8.
But
9.
I'll split it up in a moment.
Okay,
yeah,
'cause he
'cause
said...
he also has to put a majority of it towards the ship.
No.
right?
He said ones that were... We find it's split equally, but ones that he gives us as a
Oh,
crew,
right.
we only get a portion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
whatever.
you don't.
Ken's going to divide it nicely.
We'll bring
Okay.
it back to
Yeah,
him.
he
You
did
can-
say that our
you can
jobs
do
were
it.
ours.
Yeah.
But you don't
But we
pay
share them
him
with the.
for this mission.
Oh, I thought we split it among the whole crew.
You split it amongst the crew,
But not
the
Desmond.
captain.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So you split it 6 ways, not 7. She is crying.
Is she still in the bathroom?
She might be.
Okay, well, hopefully she just goes and settles in our room.
Can't wait to hear that.
Do you want to go?
I'll go. Okay. I did request him to grab my clothes while he was there. They're
Yeah.
just fire.
So,
Okay.
And I think they were supposed
all
to
done. She's coming down.
be several outfits. I'm coming. Let's go cuddle in bed, baby.
As you head back to the Remora.
Well, we have to find work.
Alright.
I thought I'd help out with that. Not really anything to do with the Remora right now.
So let's meet up with Clyde. Get that, you know, and then from there, the 3 of us looking will be better, and it's better if we don't split off in the
So-
city.
Clyde, as you arrive at the shop, it's still kind of busy. Most people are still coming here after seeing your outfit at the tournament.
Hell yeah, free advertisement.
And as you walk in, they're sitting on a stool eating like really nice sandwich. Like, you know, it's the picture perfect sandwich with like meats and cheese and a little bit of lettuce.
Just blanketing everything.
Yeah. Just
Ooh,
sitting there
that's a
eating
good sandwich.
Did you ever turn? Oh, what did you do to the clothes?
I stepped in some acid. I only burnt up to the cuffs.
Okay.
And the shine in the shoes isn't there anymore. I couldn't shine the shoes.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry.
take them off. I'll fix them.
Can't corkscrew run against the wall.
I'm sorry.
Okay, take them off. I'll fix them.
You give me a ton of business.
I just like head down, fold it over my hand or arm, and just hand them to her.
She takes them and she can't make them longer, so she like folds them slightly and stitches there. So they're like
floods.
They're like 2 inches shorter now.
I'm gonna have to get boots instead of dress shoes. Just sit over top.
She gives you back the shoes as well.
They're always waiting.
Shined.
True.
And then she's standing there. She's like, "I'm not going to charge you, given all of the."
I heard that. It sounded like your computer was trying to load.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. Since all this business has been acquired because of your actions, I won't charge you this time.
I appreciate it.
But, dear, I do believe one of your friends requires something. And she goes and gets a package, and it's a box about this big.
Danica's clothes.
And yes. I did the best I could, given her request.
Okay.
So, they're for her. If they need to be resized, I will do so. Just tell her to come here.
Okay.
Ominous hint.
I had something else I wanted to ask you, but now I can't remember.
Well, dear, you know where I am. You can always come here and ask me there.
You say that, but like I could be on the other side of the galaxy tomorrow.
Yeah, we can.
And then remember, could you imagine how annoying that would be?
Yeah, but then we can get
Imagine
there in like
where?
half an hour.
True.
Maybe, dear, you should take to writing things down.
You're probably right.
Trying this electronic mail. My grandson set it up for me.
Try email. Aarakroka mail.
Sends it. I remembered the question. Oh, shit.
She's just sitting there staring at you. Takes a couple bites of her sandwich.
Is it good?
It's reasonable. It's not soup, but it's good.
Oh, yeah, the soup from down the road, right?
Yeah, that was reasonable too. It wasn't great, but it was reasonable.
You remember I gave that to you, right?
Yeah, I stand by what I said.
Well, where do you like getting soup from?
Frankly, I like more of a homemade variety.
Oh, I don't think you want me to try and cook.
Because I think that was sort of a mass-produced thing. Didn't really have any flavor either.
Soup guy shows up. Oh, how have you know?
Oh, it's waving his ladle around. Oh, have you know?
Fake wings on.
Well, I mean, if I could cook, I would cook you some soup.
Oh, I mean, it's not that.
It's okay, dear. No worries.
I feel so bad. You work so hard on the suit. I keep wrecking it.
It is my job.
That's not the point.
So, next time, though, I am going to have to charge you.
What if, and it's going to take a bit, what if we can make some battle wear that doesn't matter if it gets ruined?
I gave you that one, like, leotard.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing it underneath, but like, I don't think, I'm not, no offense, but nothing screams, like a skin-tight leotard.
I mean, you're in space, you're on planets, it's versatile.
Stretchy.
Snap.
It's designed to hold everything in the right spot, you know.
It does do that.
Yeah.
And I kind of wiggle my tushy.
But
Spot on to do ballet again.
make a suit out of that would be pricey.
Like how pricey?
A couple thousand.
Oh, that's pricey. I mean, maybe in the future, if I get space rich. I don't think that
Rich?
rich. I don't know if that would come anytime soon though, but I'll keep it in mind.
Okay.
You look busy. I'm gonna leave.
I'm having a break, and then yes, I will be busy.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm good.
Any dusting you need again?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, there's And she takes a moment to say, I don't know where he is right now, but there was this little boy, little homeless boy, and I thought I'd go out of my way and give him a home, and he's just been cleaning everything.
Is he a Kenku by chance?
No. Little cocoa boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Those Kenkus can't be trusted.
She looks around. His parents died one day when the shielding came down a little bit.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Bye.
Come back when you damage the suit again.
I'll come back without damaging the suit again.
I don't know about that.
You're a funny one, Granny.
You ring. It starts just crying.
Yes, so you have Danica's clothes. Yours have been fixed.
Fixed. I look down. How obvious is it that I'm wearing like floods now?
Standing up, you're okay. They
Okay.
just go to the top of your shoes. Sort
Oh,
of
that's
deal.
not bad so far.
Okay. If you were to sit down, they're going to be like above
Wait!
your socks.
Can I get some long socks?
I mean, you have like standard socks on right now. Are you
You
thinking
also-
like knee-high socks?
You
Ooh!
also have a leotard underneath.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Just this thigh highs.
Honestly, you could go for ankle socks because you got the leotard, right?
But yeah.
I'm gonna start scoping out some fight clubs.
Give me an
Did we spot him by now?
roll. Give me an investigation roll.
15.
19?
It is the middle of the day. There are no fight clubs.
Damn
And
it!
You do not notice Clyde until he is sitting on a park bench with a box. in
And I
his
just
lap.
go, who has those ugly fucking floods?
She said that notice!
Oh, Clyde!
No!
I didn't recognize you. I was like looking at the pants and I was
Oh,
like,
look at the pants!
it's hard to notice when you sit down.
It's like a giant Forrest Gump.
I don't have any chocolates, it's just fucking more clothes!
Well, at least you got, more than one feather.
Yeah, that's true. I underneath the bench, I tuck my feet back just to try and hide them, a little ashamed.
To anyone who can see it, they've just gone up a little further.
Yeah, the less bench.
Yeah.
So you want to sort of
Start stretching out, slumping down into the bench, just like,
I don't care if I trip anybody. Nobody can see my floods now.
Just totally relaxed on the bench.
just, bleh.
All right. You guys returning to the ship at this point?
we gotta find jobs.
Well, you got to find jobs.
Whoa!
Because all three of us are systematically they got jobs. If all three of us show up,
Just
we're
start-
gonna look capable, right?
Just start knocking on random doors.
You need any work done?
No.
Okay, so I want you all to roll a d20 roll, please.
Oh yeah, woo!
11.
Anything added? Just flat?
For you two, no. For Zanner, add 1 to your roll.
Oh, 'cause honor.
13.
13,
8.
8,
11.
11. So you find a job where somebody just wants groceries brought to the other side of town, and it's not really what you're after.
No, to the other side of the galaxy.
Like
How much?
a couple outer credits. It's like somebody giving you $2 to go drop groceries off down a couple blocks.
Down to Granny or something like that.
Yeah,
Granny doesn't need her fucking soup.
How far is he?
like 3 blocks away.
Put your fucking self.
It'll take it'd take you like 5 minutes.
I do 2 outer credits per block. Since I walk faster, I'm more, it gets there faster, but, gotta pay for that express mail.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Wow. You're really gonna get 6 extra credits out of them?
I'll fucking try. Persuasion? 21, not 20.
Oh shit!
They agree to it. 2 extra credits per block.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, I got 6 credits instead of 3.
So he gives you
Let's
6.
see how you do.
He gives you 6 outer credits to go take groceries 3 blocks.
Alright, I take him 3 blocks.
Is that-
Knock on the, UPS just, just toss him, do, and run.
I love it.
Sounds of something breaking.
Oh no.
Hope it wasn't eggs.
Clyde, as you look around, there's a couple people looking for like things to be brought to one of the other local systems.
I found an actual job.
You found groceries across the galaxy.
Yes!
Gotta start local, man. Gotta start.
Gotta be localized first.
It's more of like trading of goods.
Then we can go global.
They're wanting to deliver crates of clothing, crates of food and whatnot being sent from one planet or one system to another system.
How much?
5,000 inner credits.
Well, holy fucking sign us up, I think. 5,000 credits to take some clothes down to another system?
Yeah.
It's approximately 200
Enters the
crates.
big one. Is it?
200.
200 crates.
Oh, 200
Like a
crates.
standard
Enters the big
size
one, yeah.
crate.
Enters
How
the-
far
yeah,
away are we
outer
from the
silver.
ship? Could our long distance one hit the ship?
No.
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 Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not 120 feet away, am I?
No. If you were, you could use the communicator.
Yeah.
You could go back to the ship and then come back to this person.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've the long range.
I'll be
one.
right back.
No, not even the long range run's gonna work.
You're like in town.
Right.
But, Zanner, you find a man, a dwarven man, his arm's been all like mangled and whatnot, and the pieces of flesh that are gone have been replaced by like these big metal chunks, and it's very gnarly looking, and three of his fingers are
She's 3 blocks
metallic, but they're like slightly longer than the rest of the hand, which is kind of stupid.
Dude, finesse.
But there's probably some sort of purpose to it, and he, as you approach,
That fucking natural
you
20
just-
was
ah.
nice.
you look like a man with a vessel. I only say that because I seen you fly in earlier.
Well, then you know.
Are you looking for work, young man?
It depends on what it is.
Well, and he pulls you in close and goes, I'm after something that's a little harder to acquire in these parts.
You see this bomb?
Okay.
I need you to take it to the vortex system and blow it up.
I'm looking for someone to go clear across the galaxy and acquire some powdered onyx and bring it back.
Powdered?
Powdered
Onyx?
Yeah.
Powdered.
He wants a powdered gem.
Just find some onyx to...
There you go.
I only can
Okay,
see it.
well,
fuck.
Now, it is a special type of onyx that I am after.
Of course, there's always a fucking catch.
Yeah.
You're going to have to travel
It's in
to...
the butthole of this one bird.
Yes.
You're going to have to travel to Elmoth in the Nine.
Elmoth. Fucking moths. Scramble.
Books word.
ELMOTH.
Yes. Elmoth
Alma.
in the Nine.
In the 9, N-I-N-E.
So the star is Elmoth. The
System is the 9.
yeah, the system is the Nine.
Any Germans there by chance?
Which you could give me a history roll if you want to see if you know
Possibly
anything
American.
about them.
Okay, I will do that.
Oh dear.
History.
You would know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
That's
Americans sound nice.
Special,
That's what Desmond's ancestors.
powdered
Okay.
Yeah, they left Earth a couple hundred years ago.
onyx.
Okay.
Just O-N-Y-X?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What am I rolling? History?
Yes.
12. 4
I don't
and
have
8
the
is
case on
12.
it.
The extent of what you know is the Nine is a prison
Ooh.
like sector.
Oh no.
Like
Okay.
everybody in the galaxy sends their prisoners there, and the locals there keep everyone imprisoned, and
It is the Nazis.
no, they keep them in prison there. And if somebody's sentenced to 3 life sentences, the magic surrounding the planets in the Nine keeps them alive for that long, no matter what happens to them.
Oh my god.
So
that's...
usually they get tortured by the locals for their entire sentence.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Time to rectify some good.
But
Okay.
that's
Turns out the complex is made out of this onyx that he's looking for. So
Yeah.
let's take this bomb and fly it to the 9.
I'm just after about 12, 15 pounds of powdered onyx.
Okay.
I should have wrote mine down.
If you come across it and you get it back here, I will pay you. I will give you half now, as this is kind of a dangerous situation. Say 20 total.
20.
20 in our total. 10 now. 10 when you deliver.
10 now, 20 later.
Ask how many zeros after that.
Roll persuasion.
Wait, is he trying to get an extra
I'm trying to get
20
an extra
in?
10.
Oh
'cause
my god.
What we're doing is dangerous. And
We haven't
maybe
confirmed this is 1,000. He just said 20.
19.
19.
So persuasion, I believe, is -1.
He'd be trying to be like, yeah, 20 gold,
20 feathers.
Yeah, -1, so 18.
20 Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, he... 10 now, 18 later.
That's not bad.
Agreed.
That's not bad.
Agreed.
That still ain't more than what he wanted to give us.
Then he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a little device, and you've seen it before. It's essentially a like a global bank app that you anyone can have.
Intergalactic wallet.
Yeah, and he just holds it up to you. And what is
Hopping
your
rude.
information? Do you have this? Do you have
Yeah, I'm sure I have a device, right, that
probably?
can transfer the... So I'll pull out whatever my...
Oh shit! I left it in my others.
I'll pull the equation
Slack coin.
of my 35th century cell phone.
And he just transfers over 10,000 inner
35th.
credits.
Damn. Humans, it's only like 23rd century.
And give you a pat on the back. When you return, just look for Almeth.
His name is
Almeth?
Almet.
Look for Almeth.
A-M-E-T.
He wants us
He
to go to
stopped.
Elmoth, and his name's Elmeth.
Stops you and goes, that's not my name.
Oh,
It's the establishment you're going to go to.
okay. When I come back here
My name?
with the stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
My name
With the
isn't very... my name is not that complicated.
Okay.
I'm Theodore.
Okay.
That's my
So-
dad's name. But you're too
You're
tiny
not
to
there.
be my dad.
You're not there.
I know.
What's the guy's name?
Theodore.
No, what's the establishment's name?
Ameth. Ameth?
Almeth.
Ahmed.
Fuck, I'm not even there and I'm paying more attention. God
Say
damn it.
Theodore at... Or in.
It's hard to pronounce a word with only one
A-M-E-T-H?
syllable.
A-M-E-T-H?
A-M... Sorry, A-L-M-T-H.
A-L-M-T-H. Oh my god, I was right with that. A-L, because I was like thinking alms.
Almeth. Yep.
I'm almost there. A little bit later. A little bit more time, then I'm almost there.
Yeah, almost. have
Almost.
all the money.
Yeah. He gives you a smile, pulls out a piece of paper, signs a contract, hands it to you.
Well, damn, we have 2 jobs now.
Okay. I'm gonna peruse it and make sure that there isn't anything.
Reading it over, it's a standard agreement saying if you don't deliver,
I return the 10,000.
you return the 10,000. If you die during the mission,
He's
Return
not
the
alive. There's no
10,000.
liability.
yeah, he's
Damn.
not reliable for anything. And if the money gets lost because of that, it just disappears.
Well,
it's
I'm
not
gonna-
going to get returned if you die.
I'm gonna ask him to alter the one part. That's obviously if I die. But if we make the attempt and are unable to do it, it seems unreasonable to pay all of it back.
Yeah,
We should be able to at
if
least
you
keep
return,
half of-
If you return and you're unable to do it, you have to give back 60%.
So we can keep 4,000.
So it's not horrible.
That's not
fair.
awful.
That's fair, I guess.
4,000 for not even doing the job?
Yeah,
But
4,000 for attempting and
4,000
failing.
for trying.
That's
Um,
not bad.
10,000. So 28,000 if we
Do it. So
do
we
it,
better fucking
and
do
we
it.
get to at least keep 4.
And he's asking for 15 pounds worth. So every amount under that you bring
Decreases.
it decreases the final.
What if we
damage.
bring more?
Do we know by how much?
It'll still be 18.
Okay.
No
No, he said
overachievement here.
He did say 12 to 15.
Yeah, 12 to 15, but in the contract it says 15.
Yeah, so it's
So
12 minimum, but he's going to pay us less. 15
So if you
is
bring
the max.
if you bring back 7 pounds, you're only going to get paid out $9,000.
So if
we're
we
gonna
bring the 12, we get the 18. If we bring 15, we get more than 18.
You get 18 still.
So if
if we
it's
can
anywhere
get-
between 12 and 15,
You want 15, you'll get 18,000.
but 12 is less than that?
Think of, yes, because he said, 12 to 15, but the contract says 15. That's
Yeah.
where he's trying to trick us.
Yeah, maybe
It's the
we
only,
should.
it's the only like odd area in the contract, really.
So we'll just bring him 15.
Considering we have a magical
it's
bag
po-
that can
we
hold
don't even know if it's
200
possible.
pounds.
We don't even know if it's possible to accrue that much.
Well, we'll find out.
All right. Well,
Clyde,
so
Yes.
as you go back to the ship as you were doing,
I look for Desmond.
Okay. He's standing by a crew that's like refilling fuel at the moment.
Question for you.
Yes, Clyde.
What is the capacity of our...
Total cubic space or storage for the
That's the one. Storage.
standard crate size?
I think so. Would we be able to fit 200 crates comfortably?
Are you the only one in the crew quarters?
Yes.
Yes. We can do about 180.
Also,
On a
we'll
good
have to
day.
overcrowd some areas.
So we'll put them other places.
Swear to
Okay,
God.
because we can... This guy, I didn't catch his name, but he wants us to do a trade, like a trade goods.
Mhm.
5,000 credits. Inner credits.
Okay. Did you get location?
Not yet. I told him I'd come back to make sure that we had the space for it.
Okay. Get location.
I'll go with him, get names.
Okay. But yeah, we could do 200. It's going to be tight in the ship for a bit, but you can do 200.
Yeah, that's fine. He said something about local stars, so it's probably not even going to be that far. It might even still be in the system.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Go
Oh.
ask.
Okay.
We can do 200.
I will...
Let's head out.
I'll go back to the guy.
Okay. Returning to the individual, you vaguely know what he is, and you've never seen an individual like him before. He's sort of a tall, green-skinned individual, pointy ears.
So like a lizard person?
Looks like an elf, but kind of different. A little like thinner, bigger eyes. It is a gift, and he's just, standing there talking to other traders. And as you approach, he's like, "Ah, good, the return. So can you move the
Yeah,
items?"
we just need your name of the person we're seeing, locations.
I am Zarmoth.
Zarmatha, is that
Zarmoth.
Yankee or Zagi?
I try not to conform to either, as the war has torn my people apart.
Yeah, same with my friend.
Zarmoth? Zarmoth?
It's not a TH, it's a ZA.
Zarma?
So
Zarmoth.
Zarmaz?
Zarmoth.
Zarmas.
Zarmoth.
Zarmas.
I said it wrong the first time.
Zarmas.
Yeah.
Location?
I need you to take them to the Yonka system.
Exactly how it sounds. Yonk and Ah.
Yonka.
Yonka.
Yep. You're located in the Bon Empire.
Bon or Bon?
Bon.
Bon. B-O-N.
B-A-W-N.
B-A-W-N.
Yeah.
Which one is that one again?
Orcs.
Ah, yes. We were through there, right?
You like touched through there for a bit.
What are the goods?
Roughly, let's say 85 crates of standard clothing, about 20 crates of various metal ingots, and the remaining goods are mostly food. There are a couple of spices. You're free to look over them.
You know,
None of them
inventory and such. I'm trying to, because now I'm, got the suit on, trying to sound more business-like,
It's 200 total?
200 total.
So about 100 of it's food.
Roughly.
Alright.
This is all on the up and up too, right? Like this
Yes,
is
you can go through all of them if you want. None of them are sealed.
no smuggling, no nothing like that.
Not that I'm aware of. They are
Insight check
Thematic.
after you're done.
Go for it. They are sealed to keep the food fresh, but you can pop them open at any time and look in. They are very, very standardized tools.
Oh, he's telling the truth. I rolled a 5. He's telling the truth.
Yeah, it's pretty truthful.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm just gonna lean in and whisper to him. Have you heard news of that dastardly Black Hand?
What?
Give me a d20 roll.
The what, Oshine?
I'm whispering.
Oh,
That's
damn.
1.
I have no idea what you're talking about. As I said, if that's anything to do with the war that's going on,
No.
I try to stay away from it.
Oh, no, just a little worried for our safety.
Well, I think most people should be. Two forces like that colliding, it's going to have spillover.
Wait, what are we talking about here?
Oh,
So there are two factions.
of his
That's-
people.
of
Okay.
the people who want the group that wants to take over everything, and the group that just wants to study everything.
Okay. Sounds like you guys. No, it's just you and me.
Yeah.
So they're fighting.
Okay.
We're a unified race, and then they started fighting, and they're tearing themselves apart
It's like a civil war.
of sorts.
And
8 trillion individuals going to war fighting.
from this civil war has spawned a infamous individual, simply known as the Black Hand.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I have never heard of that.
Can I insight check that?
Go for it.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, you know what?
Ooh.
I'm using.
That was loud.
Sorry.
That's better.
So insight.
Yep.
16.
Ooh, much better.
He's telling the truth, though he does seem a little agitated that you keep bringing it up.
Alright. Well, let's go. We have. Alright, so do we need to give you our doc number?
He looks at the two of you and just, well, I have a device, and he pulls out saying a very minimalistic piece of technology, and I'll just have you sign this, saying that you're doing the transfer.
Yeah.
Read it. I'm not so good with the reading. I'm good with the talking.
I read it over.
Okay. It basically states that you are responsible for every crate to be delivered in 100% quality, and if it is not, you will pay for any missing items and any damages to any of the products.
What does it say?
The shipment is 5,000 inner credits that you're gonna make. Any damages done to the like if the whole order disappeared, it's gonna cost you 10,000.
Okay. Yeah, seems fair. As I look over to Clyde. Clyde, you know how usually when we're on spacefaring, you don't usually have much of a job to do.
Yes.
Your job is to make sure these boxes are not opened or tampered with. Because if the whole order goes shit under, instead of getting 5,000, we owe 10.
Okay, so keep the crate safe. Back to anybody that tries to open one. Got it.
And you want to deliver these products to Quethin, That's Quethin with a Q, not Quethin with an X.
Quethth then?
Yeah. Deliver to him. He lives. The coordinates are they're listed in the contract, so it's not hard to find. Deliver to him, and upon delivery, the money will be transferred into your account. And you see at the bottom where you have to sign, there's an account information you have to fill out as well. So once you deliver, the money will get directly transferred into the Remora's account.
Alright. Would I remember the traditional, like, universal gift, like, hello, goodbye?
Give me an history roll. I've been asking for a lot of those today.
I mean, I can just...
14?
Sorry. What'd you roll? I shouldn't have asked for history. Should have asked for honor.
Oh, I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11. You don't remember exactly what it is, but most universal greetings and salutations of any form are either an open hand wave with most of the wrists exposed to show you're not hiding weapons.
Oh.
It was common in a lot of cultures.
Wow.
Or an open bow, like an open-handed bow to the other person.
As I do a open-handed bow, good day, and good business.
Okay. And you two wander off back to the ship. As you do, you can see a bunch of Aarakocra workers are starting to haul these crates towards your ship. Some of them just following you to figure out, like, where's your ship? Because this is going to take a couple hours.
Okay, that big one right there.
Okay. And they load them up. Desmond and Amy are guiding them around.
Okay, yeah, and I'm just going to say, priority-wise, we want the food to stay in here. We can probably move a lot of the metal ingots around in my area, since that's more heat-appropriate, and some of the clothes can, be sparsed around. They are not sealed. If we open any and anything's missing, we lose money on this job. So I have Clyde on security.
Without opening them, how can we certain they are empty and they're just not trying to shake us down for 10 grand?
Because I have the guy's signature, which means if we can report this to I believe it's the Galactic Traders Bureau.
It's a trade federation, but yeah.
Yeah, so essentially we can report him that he scammed us.
I'm gonna find Junior.
Yeah. Junior spends most of his days in the greenhouse.
That's fine. Yeah. I got no pencil.
Okay. So yeah, you find him. He's playing in the dirt, making piles,
Junior!
making things. Yeah.
Okay. Real important here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's crates
Mm-hmm.
in in the big open area. There's gonna be a lot of crates. You know the area where all the beds are? There's gonna be some crates there too.
Okay.
Don't touch any of them.
Okay.
I mean it. It's for a job. If anything's tampered with, we lose out on the money.
Okay.
So just pretend that they're not even there. Okay.
All right.
And I pat him on like the top of
The mushroom cap.
yeah.
As you go to walk away, he's just like, and he's throwing dirt around.
No, what you building there?
I'm building a castle.
Live in?
No.
No.
No. I live at my home. This is just a nice vacation.
Do you also live in a castle at home?
No, we live in a big mushroom. So.
But you are a mushroom.
Yeah.
You live inside.
Don't bring up the House of Flesh.
I just kind of do the
Okay.
and then walk away. I'll find my pencil. I don't know where it went.
Okay. So.
I have no idea where it went. It disappeared.
After a bit of time of everybody gathering information, getting the jobs, getting back to the ship and settling in.
Hopefully, there was time for me to get a spot of tea with Janet.
Do you say out loud that you want a spot of tea with Janice?
Like out loud?
Yeah, or at any point are you like, I'm gonna go see if I can find Janice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna die in silence.
Okay. So after
Not
a little
really
bit,
that silent.
after you say that for a little bit, and walking around, this like small, looks like an Aarakocra, but is like made of stone and sort of deformed, walks out and she's like, yeah, and grabs your hand and starts to walk with
Oh
you.
my god, she's got an Igor servant.
As I follow him.
Okay. You walk into like this house that sort of stands out from the rest of them. It's like most houses are very square-like sort of space. This one looks like Fabergé egg. And you walk inside, and they're all sitting there, and there's a spot set up for you with tea.
Expecting.
We heard you, dear. Have a seat.
That's fucking weird.
As I just pop off the helmet, sit down,
And
and
the little creature comes over with a plate that has like little scones on it, and you can see like little mouse tails coming out.
well, I'm fine, thank you.
He kind of puts the plate down in front of you.
I'm just here for, lubricate the throat. So, I enjoy my tea. What was your business there back there with Swaggy?
Doesn't feel like your place to be asking.
Oh, that is true,
Ooh.
but
And all three of them in sync take a sip of their teas.
as
It's like the fates.
I'm just a curious lad. Not from around these parts. I have to know.
You have to know.
Oh,
What do you have to know?
I love hearing about backdoor drama, backdoor deals.
The tea, if I mind you.
They all look at you.
They excite me. I gain
Claire.
nothing to benefit. I just enjoy hearing it.
Claire. And the third Aarakocra produces this ball. It's about this big.
Describe
And she sits it down on the table and it starts to float a little bit. And she goes, what should you know? What should you know? And they all look at you. And as they do,
Oh my
the lights
God.
behind begin to like fade out and lights in front of them fade in. And there's like these large shadows cast behind. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Good thing I have the luck stone on me, because I get +1.
Huh.
Alright, did you do a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
10.
10. As you sit there, you can see them all staring at you. Their eyes all gloss over.
Wait, real quick. Is this for a... is this... Will this charm or frighten me?
No.
Okay. That's all
Well,
I
it
want.
might frighten you by the end of it. I don't know. That depends on our.
Does it give me the frightened
No.
or charmed effect?
No.
I still can't believe your dumbass drank the tea.
Oh, there's something in that tea, buddy.
Their eyes gloss over, and you see their form begin to like melt away.
Oh my
like,
god, they're not
float
even
away.
Aarakocras.
And they are Aarakocras, but they're a lot larger than they initially
Vultures.
seemed. Their skin looks like it's like melting and bubbling at the same time. They've got like massive hunches on them. Their hands are massive in comparison to their how they should be to the rest of their body. And they just all speaking in unison go, "Dear, what is it you're after? Oh, deep down that. So many answers, so many peculiar things you could do to acquire what you are after. Do you want to travel for her? Or do you want her now?"
Oh, what the fuck?
Traveling is part of it. If I get her now, it's not really her.
Then you may want to pursue the one that the Grey One has seen.
The Grey One has seen me.
Beware the monsters and their ever-changing skies. Though it is a planet encased by stone, you cannot go alone. and their shapes begin to like reconstitute around them, and they look small and meek again. And the lights flicker back on, and they all
Holy
take a sip
fuck.
at the same time.
It was literally the fucking Fates from Greek mythology.
You know,
Clotho, Lachesis, and Athros.
Yeah.
a neighboring province of mine had a bloody story. A story you're not allowed to say the name of in certain establishments. Considering this isn't one, you remind me of, and take no offense to this, you remind me of 3 witches in the bloody play.
They'll laugh at the same time, and that's cute.
Ah, just my
And they take a sip of tea again.
earthly perception.
Just
as I
gesture for you to take another sip of your tea.
as I do.
I have something in my eye, and it is bugging me so much. Oh.
Well, that's 3 of us that have had an issue.
Do you have Oisin?
No, I'll be fine. And they just sit there and they sip their tea. Anything else, dearie?
Got a meat-free scone?
They'll chuckle at the same time. No.
Aren't all scones meat free?
So does rats. Well, thank you for telling me what I really wanted to know and showing me a nice little secret. A secret that is just yours and mine.
And it will stay that way.
Of course.
Because your ship may be far, but it's not too far.
Of course not.
And they all smile, take a sip. And they just sit there. And they don't say anything else
Say-
beyond that.
Take a final sip. I best be going.
Looking in
Deliveries to make.
Looking in the bottom of the tea,
My
where
tea
all the
leaves.
leaves, they look like a tree and a swing and like a figure walking towards it. Or away. It's hard to tell. There's no like facial features.
Wow.
And as you go to leave the establishment,
As
I assume.
as I go to leave the establishment, I just turn and go, is there a collective name I can ask of ye?
You turn to ask?
Yeah.
They're gone.
Well, next time I want another spot of tea, I'll just ask Janet. As I walk out, head back to the Remora.
What the fuck?
He failed his wisdom save.
So as you begin to walk back, what's your constitution?
My con is +2.
What are your armor class?
My armor class, why that's a 19.
Oh, shit. Damn.
So you feel something puncture the side of your neck. Then you reach and there's a bit of blood and you pull a dart out of your neck and you begin to pass out.
Oh, great.
As I, in my last moments of consciousness, just press all the buttons for my crew members to go, oh, shut down.
Okay. You are too far away for it to go through. But, you know, Ocean's been gone for the better part of an hour, 2 hours. And by the 3rd hour, there's that little bit of concern in your stomach. And then you hear just a little click. And this voice just, we have your friend. And we will return him to you in a moment. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's discuss something with him. Please do not come looking for him, or it will end badly for all of us. And it clicks off.
I click on.
You shouldn't have told us you had him then.
Where are you standing right now?
I had no fucking clue.
Just make something up. Where are you standing?
Well, I would
On
have
the
been.
ship.
I
Where
would have
are
been
you?
back to the ship.
Yeah.
I guess I probably would have went back to my quarters, or would have went to Veery, wherever Veery would have been.
Zanner, where are you?
Well, I wanted to talk to Desmond, so I guess I'd be.
With Desmond.
In the cockpit.
Yeah.
So you click back, saying,
Oh, you want me to say it again?
"Yeah,
Oh,
sorry."
You shouldn't have told us that you have him. Now we're gonna come for you.
Okay. About 5 minutes later, Amy comes up and she puts down Oisин's gauntlet with the communicator on it and goes, "This was outside. So,
Oh, we have an issue. Grab your fuck off gun.
yes, that seemed like the best course of action." But that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
No! God fucking...
Can we do one
You
thing
said...
retroactively
What's
before all this? I want to ask Desmond about his knowledge of this powder.
You said we were going to have a combat today.
I did,
You liar!
but tell you why we didn't after we stopped.
Yeah!
I wanted to know what he knows, or Amy, as probably the two most likely to know. And I wanted to do my own. What would that be? Would that be history, or would it be? Would it be Arcana? To find out knowledge. I want to find out about. I have a sneaking suspicion that 15 pounds. If he's going to pay us 28 grand for 15 pounds, I have a suspicion that 15 pounds is probably worth 100 or 200 times that.
So you're asking...
I'm asking if they have any knowledge of how valuable it truly is.
Desmond looks at you as you ask him. He's like, "It was valuable, but it's more of it's an unstable compound. You know, there's the typical onyx found in most systems. From there, it's more of a
Weaponizable. Commodity.
It's an explosive, but it needs a charge. Like the
Okay.
container that is inside, if it gets struck by any form of electricity, it'll blow up.
Keep your gauntlets away from it.
I don't have it.
Is he offering us a fair price in your estimation?
It's a little under. I would have went for like 5 grand more, but it's not horrible.
Okay, all right. I was just worried that it was hundreds, if not thousands, of times more valuable.
No, it probably undercut because it's a distance to travel. Most civilizations as far away from there wouldn't use such an explosive. I'm assuming you got this from
A dwarf by the name of Theodore.
Okay, so they use that stuff often for cracking very hard substances, mostly for fueling ships.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. You're dealing with a very unstable substance. So
I just wanted to be sure. We still have his bag of holding and his coffin, right? Both extra dimensional holding. That'd be a good place, I think,
can't
to
wait.
store that kind of thing.
Huh?
you can't just wait.
No. I thought I could be quiet, but everything just wants to fall off because apparently it was on
well then
balance.
that's great. And then
Okay.
so then we're fast forward and boom.
So we will come back again next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi there.
It won't be the week coming up, but hopefully the week after we're going to be adding a couple more programs to the Tabletop Tavern lineup. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Until then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
We'll be back.
Bye, everybody.
Party on, people.